So, Bala, may I ask you a question though, right?
Yeah.
So, if Bruce Golding was the Prime Minister one time, right? Now he's a former Prime Minister, right? And he come out and start criticize, right? And he start say something where should have been done.
He said something what the whole labor right then cuss him.
Whatever, right? And then
right now I big up a farmer secretary.
Yeah, well, what you know? You got praise a man for no say. Hold on.
What is this?
Me just give an idea, you know, right? You are gonna praise the farmer.
No, when you talk to me, I take that word out of it.
When you just give me sugar?
All right.
Not because you have the concept in your head, say you praise your Prime Minister.
No, man. Hold on.
Well, fix up your statement when you talk.
All right. Let me start over so you can understand me. Bruce, oh Jesus Christ.
Let him finish.
Anyways, Bruce Golding is the former Prime Minister, correct, right? And if him come out and say something and everybody give him praises and say, yeah man, you should have do that or whatever, do you give him credit to say that? But when they in a power, you never did that do it. So your value of reasoning not carrying no value because you can't say something because when they in power, you never do it. So I am saying is that
that makes no sense.
What, sir?
I agree with you.
So let me ask you one question. When Bruce Golding in power, it didn't hold on. Muslim. When Bruce Golding in power, Bruce Golding never step aside.
You don't know, you can't ask me. Why you ask me step aside with what?
They value incursion.
Okay, all right.
They value incursion.
That is integrity. That is integrity from a labor right.
No, that was never
present Prime Minister. Hold on, man. No, you're present Prime Minister, you know. His name has been called on several things. Don't you think it should be the right thing to step aside also?
I don't understand what you're trying to say.
It's a clear question.
On love straight from the topic. You see.
No, it's all tied in, Muslim. Let me ask you a question. Muslim. Where is the call from anybody at all on your side of the aisle asking Mr. What's his name, Williams, to step aside? And where's the call for an investigation into the allegations made by Rosie?
We're going to call upon the farmer, one farmer member to come do all of that.
No matter where is it? Where's the call? Has such a call come out at all?
We're going to make one farmer member just do.
So how are you going to say that the farmer genset?
Dancy.
You.
Dancy.
Yeah, Daddy.
I see one video where Prime Minister big up the two brother them. I said them are faithful brother them. And I chat highly of them. So right. That now got no more corruption and do.
We're going to make one farmer.
I'm going to play the video when I go in.
We're make one farmer.
That is the point I try to raise to Muslim now. Say one side, we have a person of status.
Does not carry no value.
A person of status in the party. Farmer. Listen to youth. Let me talk now.
JLP councillor. But where you get the information from Muslims?
And she's also a senior member.
No, wait there. You see, on confusing because on the same for read where the something say. He say farmer MP, farmer general secretary, whatever she wants to be, Miss Henry, don't it? Then he say.
You know who is Maxine Henry Wilson?
General secretary. Listen.
Ask him if you know who.
But she's not a parliament member.
Do you know who Maxine Henry Wilson is in the party?
Is she currently a parliamentary?
Well, Anna Virgin, do you know the weight that lady? That lady carrying at the party?
Is she currently a parliamentary?
No.
Okay.
So what is your point?
So I am saying that he's not carrying no value. We need somebody.
But that is nonsense, Virgin.
All right.
Zero sense at all. You're not making any sense.
I need somebody from
I am asking you.
I need somebody from the inside to tell this man to
Virgin, stop overspeak me, man. I'm asking you, where is the call? Where is the call from anybody, former or present, asking for such a thing to be done on your side? in quiet because there's none. So shut up.
And again,
Just ask him.
anybody that is not sitting on the
which farmer member on your side I call a ball against corruption and I call them out?
Oh, so they always can talk.
Which? So just tell you one since you say I be a farmer and it irrelevant.
Andrew.
Which farmer member of the Labour Party?
Andrew say any corruption, he will handle it.
Oh, God. Jesus
Man, what dance
Muslim come to get joke.
Corruption.
Only say
Muslim, you say the Prime Minister say any corruption, right?
Yeah.
Listen carefully what you say now. Any corruption, he will handle it. You're right, you know. He is handling it. You're right. He will handle it in a firm fashion. Because how is it that when you are sitting at the head and so much unscrupulous thing is happening in your party, and you still not ask them, you not ask them to recuse themselves, you not ask them nothing at all, but you're hugging up with it.
With it, them under investigation.
Okay, you know, I'm not going to even bother trying to go down your rabbit hole because as Colin said, we have to break it right down to the basic level, the basic school level to make you know, understand how people
advocate,
talk.
But I agree. Say anybody under investigation or corruption. So if them under investigation, they not corruption.
Muslim, have a great day. We don't talk to you.
Watch out, so what me say wrong? Oh God. You know, topic when people question about it, you know, no sense star. Every day on the
morning and afternoon. Muslim.
That's smooth.
Good afternoon, sir. With all pleasure, I woke up with a headache this morning, and to be honest, you make it worse. I wish you could revise your contents and review your contents before you're coming out and spitting all those misinformation. You're trying to sound as if you're knowledgeable about the topic, but you're so misleading and you're not taking correction. You must learn to take correction. How will you move forward? Dear Jesus, persons within the system are explaining and who have first-hand information and first-hand experience, trying to explain something for you to understand. And you're just making it. You know, there is a thing that say you must never argue with a dunce because the audience will not know who the more brilliant one is. And this is exactly what is happening today because the narrative that you are spreading.
When Muslim is on the platform, at least enforce Dean and Colin and everybody else like Dancy if you explain for people who don't understand, who probably hear them I spilled it on other platform, but when it's only PNP over here, I think we get too comfortable in terms of crushing. No, I tell you what my experience.
Yes.
And then if some of the time I just be a PNP over here, the conversation just water down till we get off a topic. So when Muslim is here, remember, you know, them from platform to platform has spread that said narrative.
Yes.
So people, we are look and see them, it's just another day. We don't look for it as time wasting, but it's just another day for people to correct them and bring greater context. We all know that Mr. Dino is very knowledgeable, Mr. Excellent. So
yes,
we don't really fear when they come and talk them nonsense. We just be relaxed and correct them because school them forward, you see?
Yes, but I think it is about 50 times now they have to keep repeating the same thing when, all right, it is now 9 minutes after 6 where I'm at. I want to go to my bed. I want to learn something.
When I hear I will contribute. Well, Muslim,
contribute.
They never have like 2 different sections of class when they go to school. Like A and B in a 6. I never saw them used to do it. 6B, C and D. Because some of them want to learn as fast as they want.
Yes, I was in 6-1.
Yeah. Yo, remember one time when I got primary school, you know, every grade I'm going at 1. And when I remember I was in a grade 5 or so, my mother they left. I start waste time. I'm going in a 5B It stress me. When I look for the whole of my friend them in a one car, one me used to. I say it stress me up before the term done, me have reached back this one. So Muslim, I can try reach up, I can try change. I can try elevate the next class, my boss. I hope more thinking. I can't think one day every day. Is it? Go on, Miss Nurse.
All right. I think most people get the concept from Colin, that Dino, Dancy, who is more knowledgeable. But you keep going back. When are we going to move forward from here? We need to move forward. We need to rest this. At least one PNP is saying that Mr. Dennis Garden needs to step aside, which is the most credible thing to do.
I'm glad to hear that.
How many persons from the Labour Party would say Andrew should have stepped aside?
None of them.
None of them.
Even Muslim.
All right, look at the Auditor's General Report. All right, Bobby, by name, Hugging Tie take $400 million to buy police car and not up to today, not even one vehicle. Billion missing under Tufton. Green and nobody is not saying they are to step aside when the documents are there to support the evidence of the mismanagement, the embezzlement, and all of those stuff. Come on, Muslim man.
Can I say something
the green thing from over your eyes.
Can I say something to you?
This is of national interest. It's not about you or me or the jail.
Come on, people. Talk up the screen, people. Make us some rose.
All right, can I say something to you? Have you ever heard me said anybody should step aside?
No, because you're comfortable corruption.
Yes, you're a part of it.
No.
Corruption puts you where you are. So that is why you won't say against it.
Sweetheart, I said earlier, anybody that's doing any form of corruption, are they supposed to look?
3 euros the people.
Yeah, they have to face the consequences. Even when I speak about Jacqueline situation, I said when person talk about the company to shut down or whatever, I said Jamaica is in a developing stage where the company is a need. Yes, they're doing good, and yes, the company overall is benefit. Some people are gonna benefit regarding what they provide. But I said to Bala earlier in the life today, if you were here earlier, I said, yes, even if the result of what they done is good for the country, the action that they took regarding getting there is illegal. They have to face the consequences. You understand me? You can't make your action is illegal, but you want and then because the result is good, you're gonna say, I'm not supposed to face the consequences. Even if he's going to pay a fine. You understand me? Yes, he should pay a fine. I'm still not going to say that, whatever I'm doing, it is not wrong. It is wrong. Should he pay a fine? Of course. Me not telling him if he lose him seat or if he step down or whatever. It's because PNP, people them always continue to say, them step aside, So on the continue force to step aside until when it reach this man, uno just glad for you somebody say him to step aside rather than uno say him to step aside. You understand me? I don't have a problem in there. You understand me? I am just saying for everybody who are talking about corruption. If you want to be honest, if it's a PNP live, me understand if a PNP live, I only know want to talk about PNP corruption, fine. But you can't call for honesty, you can't call for transparency, and then now when it's your time to be transparency, you're going to say, because I allow myself to a party, me now go do it. See, Bala compare today and say, I'm going to talk about Jack then. You understand me? You don't know what the result is going to be to the outcome, but he say, I come here and talk about Jack then. He don't want to start about the corruption part. You understand me?
Yes, hold on. Let me finish with him. But we have to talk about Jack then, because it is our party. We don't want our party to be tainted just like the JLP. So we have to talk about it and we won't sweep it under the carpet unlike you and the JLP.
No, but all this morning, who depend on life, everybody keep like them. Everybody just keep on fight them heads and UWI and all of them. Something that I'm saying that like even when Mr. Yeah, me not gonna say on the full rule you out. Of course, me always say tough. No man, me always say we tough and control the ministry. Him now do a good job. Like I always been saying that. You understand me? But when me always say that down, everybody gonna say, so if you step down.
Let me ask you a question, Muslim. When the Auditor General report came out, what action did the PNP take? And Jack then name came out. What action did the PNP take?
The only action I know of is when Mark Golding said, whatever the chief files, let they lies. That's all I
But
know.
before he made that statement, didn't he call the accused owner of the company to a meeting before a committee, which he defended himself, saying he has done nothing wrong, saying, all right, make the investigation continue, the chief have to fly and fall with fly.
Yeah,
If you're wrong,
Golding,
you're
that's
going to
what he
face a
said.
penalty.
Yes, and the
100K myself.
Auditor General is proving to say that currently now, whatever they're facing, that whatever they do is wrong. You understand me? But again, if me not gonna say him for losing seat for everything for him do wrong, because again,
Nobody can take one seat.
yeah, no, but when it come on, all right, if he step down, you understand me? I am not going to say that. But should he pay a fine? Of course. Should he pay a healthy fine? Of course, because listen, punishment is supposed to be a lesson. You're supposed to learn. I don't expect him to pay 3 million fine, like because that what is $3 million to him. A 3 million to me and you. Yeah, 3 million to me and you can be a lot of money where it teaches us a lesson. 3 million to him is like a responding finger when he can do it again. You understand me? Punishment is supposed to be hard and severe. That's how me learn in a life. So again, I am not going to say that him supposed to step down or whatever, or the propaganda, anybody a push. You understand me? I can say this from my life, JLP life, PNP life. Everybody know how me stay. But they cannot. The only thing I disagree with Mr. Dr. Das is when Dr. Das company platform and only going to talk about UHWI. But in but Jack then is a part of it. Why you not talk about Jack then? You understand me?
Dr. Das spoke about an auditor's report. Auditors did not name any company. They said company 1, 2, 3, 4. So Dr. Das couldn't come out and talk about company name.
But he all right. But he couldn't mention a company, but he can remove him. He can remove his name from the people on the website. Oh, ironic. You can remove yourself from the website, but you can't talk about the corruption.
What proof you have that Dr. Das moving name from our website?
Of course he did. He is. Oh my gosh! Don't play hypocrite. Don't play hypocrite. Dr. Das was there.
Dr. Das' name was called by the JLP.
Dr. Das' name was on the website as a consultant. When the report come out,
being a consultant, you are not a part of a company.
Yeah, but I am saying
that school.
I just said he removed his name from the website. You know, say sometimes
Muslim, you need to evaluate your speech. Muslim, evaluate your speech. Because all the man can move himself off my website.
I mean, so wait there. So wait there. If people never got to
Muslim.
Jesus.
Advocate, don't you believe that if Dr. Das would have called him and said, can you kindly remove my name as a consultant from my website? Do you think that he would have given that authority?
With termination, mix and speak. Don't set the paper talk about
Bala, if you want to have an honest platform, ask the people them to be honest. You understand me? Because there was no problem. This guy had a website and his name and picture was there as a consultant.
Mr. Excellence, I don't know, but give a minute, probably advocate has own job. So go on, you know, advocate and stay in that box long. So give you a minute there.
I want excellence up there right now. Make excellence stay down there a little bit.
Yeah, make him stay. Yeah, vote him stay.
Muslim. Yeah, a little bit.
Question to Muslim. If I may.
Hold on, Dancy.
Dancy, you want to hear from Dancy and Nesament after Colin Land. A long time when I hear from them. Go on, Colin.
Muslim, what did Jack do wrong?
People beg 100K now.
So me don't say me not go talk, but that then they do nothing wrong in order for phone the ice so let it stay. The chips will fall where them fall. They don't do nothing wrong.
What did Rosie do wrong?
Rosie not do nothing wrong. Somebody just leak her voice note.
What did Dalrymple do wrong?
When Donovan Williams buy the drill and sell it back for $30-something million. What was the punishment?
The same Donovan Williams were in a Rosie mix-up.
Yeah, man, same Rosie.
All right, this sound interesting, people. 100K likes for that conversation. Top up is
what punishment should have been issued out to Donovan Williams?
No, if you sell the machine for $38 million, that's not corruption. When government buy things, they buy them with empty price, and that's how life go.
What you say?
Listen,
Give me the record on the baller. Give me the
Bala,
record in
that's
there.
a question.
Hold on,
Bala, if me,
hold
hold
on,
on, Bala, if you come to here tomorrow, right? Bala, you sell one house. I'm going to come to you and say, me I buy the house, Molly's I buy the house. Then you're going to sell me for market value as a friend, don't it? But if you go, so if your house value $15 million, I'm going to come to you and say, you know, more and buy it than a $15 million. You're going to maybe sell me. You understand for $15 million, don't you? Yeah. And if you government come to you.
So.
No, but me, all right. What you know? All right. Just argumentative, right?
Man, sound like, man, I make it talk like, say, in come on my shop, Colin, and he shot $20 for the powder flour.
All right. Argumentative, Bala. Argumentative. If you have a house and a value 15 million, I may say, all right, say I 17 million have, and you sell it. You understand me? Either you give me for the 160 million or 50 million, don't it? As a friend. But as somebody will buy. All right, so if your government will come to you now and your house value 50 million, you say if you them to 50 million?
Then no way value for.
I don't.
No, because them always tell us when the government want buy things are something more different. And you understand me? So government price and citizen price are two different price. You not give government the same price like that, man.
Absolute rubbish. Allow me. The government.
Hold on. Can't not talk all morning and me they are quiet the whole time.
Right.
So, excuse me.
My name London.
Yeah, man.
Muslim. So you still didn't answer the question.
Let's get to 100K, please.
You still didn't answer the question of what should have been done to that man with the drill.
It is not corruption. He sold them the drill. It's not corruption.
So him buy the drill for 5 million and sell it to them for 30-something million.
That means he would elude customs and then call in. If he bring it to the country.
You can't tell him what he said in goods for
No, but if we bring it to the country and cost at that price there. Would I elude custom if I sell it for so much money?
No, because that is the market price out there. It's not custom.
No, it is not the market price. The market price was 5 million.
Thank you.
No. First of all, Dr. Daz come out and the market price of him valid drill was 250,000.
Really?
Listen.
Yes,
Muslim.
and then people were saying that it was the wrong drill or the wrong information he received.
No.
And he come out and apologize.
No, Dr. Daz never apologized for nothing at all. You're too light.
Please, sir.
Muslim, the drill price was between 5 to 6 million. That is the market price on the drill. Okay?
So you're on the market selling for 35 million.
And him selling for 30-something million.
The market price was how much?
5 to 6 million.
Oh.
And him selling back for 30-something million. Muslim are trying to tell me, said the market price was 30-something million.
No, I did not say that, sir. I said to you, there is nothing wrong for him to sell the drill for 30. What fraud him commit?
But hold on there. Let me ask you a question. If you bring in the drill with the same no duty as Jagden did, right?
You don't know that.
Does the investigation prove that?
Sir, that you did not get those information.
The custom papers prove that. You see? The custom papers prove that he brought in the drill and did not pay any duty on it.
My God, when I love add information to propaganda. Continue.
You see? So what should be done to Donovan Williams?
The man sell it for $30 million, the man value it and that the government want pay fee, then pay fee. Or you tell me what if sell stop with me carrying. That makes sense?
Hold on. How you bring in a drill with no custom duty?
Sir, we not have to stop putting information because we have no proof of that. Stop saying them something on the man live, like saying you know that are factual.
Jack then did the same thing that Donovan Williams did. The only difference is that Jack then never sell it back for 100 or something. 500%.
You see same thing, Bala. You see him come with him lies because he want to make a point. You hear him?
Explain to me how is it a lie.
Which part you would say the dialysis machine the commander duty free? Which part you get information there?
What they rotted all they are talking about?
No, which
Hold
way
on.
get info? No, so me not ask. So
Hold
me
on,
can't go
hold
read
on,
up.
hold on, hold on. No, you know they are talking about all morning and Jack then pay the duty free, the $10 million duty.
Sir, are you all, sir, you know what, move
But
on.
him
So
never,
that would be 600% him sell it back.
yeah,
600%.
right. But hold on there. So you're saying Jack then paid all his custom duty and he never owed nothing to customs? Is that what you're saying, Muslim?
Sir, are you all want to see them information there, you know, because I'm not agreeing with you, you know. I'm trying to tell you that I am not agreeing with those foolish information. If I get information, pull it. What if you just go find information and pull it up and prove me say me wrong? Find information, no? Find it say it was duty free.
Which information you want? Come Mr. say
Find it say it was duty free. Find it, find it.
Oh, so you're saying Jack then didn't get duty free?
No, none of that you assess, sir. So me I say, all I'm saying is that at the end of the day, you cannot
Muslim, hold on.
Well,
You sound confused. Muslim, you sound confused. You take your medication for a morning.
Voila.
Sir, you cannot tell the man what to sell the
Mute your mic. Muslim, mute your mic, explain because I'm confused.
Hold on.
Muslim. Just a minute now. Muslim.
So Muslim.
Fear God, oh. Fear God.
Muslim, so you're saying...
A lying lips is abomination to the Lord. From morning, mid upon the life of me here up here, a dig trench to lead water over hill without pipe. And in a work that way there. You have to have pipe to bring the water over hill. There is nothing we're not going to do to convince Muslim to come to the truth of anything that is there. Him just not going to own up to the truth.
Yeah,
So make we just talk logically.
Hold on, man. We're not trying to figure that.
Just talk logically.
Hold on, man. That's not what we're trying to do. We're not here to convince somebody. My thing is that Muslim has been saying all morning that Jack then problem is that they didn't pay duty. No Muslim I tell me say, I lie me I tell Jack then pay all of them duty.
Sir, they see it again, Bala. That is the reason I come out for this. This man I talk about Donovan Williams, right? And then here we might go now and switch argument to make it look like say we are talking about Dennis Gardo. Sir, we depend Donovan Williams regarding the machine. Not that we depend a while ago. So switch argument now and talk about Dennis Gardo. And Bala control your panel. Because you see, them things that they might do, and then you got here say, you see, we were talking about the machine where the man sell back for 30 odd million, don't it? Where you say in pay 5 million feet. Why aren't you switching the argument now to Dennis God to make it look like said? I was saying that Dennis God did not bring in. We can't come out for Dennis God a long time, sir.
Muslim, I understand what the problem is. You have to understand what the problem is. Sometimes you get confused. I understand.
You are confused yourself. Why you bring back the argument to Dennis God? We already move on from that already.
I'm not rush like everybody else. I'll take time with you. Here what go up now.
Rosie.
So hear the thing now.
Thank you. Move on.
Hear the thing now. Muslim, talk when me talk. No, hear the thing now. I said to you that Dennis Garden didn't pay duty. Donovan Williams did not pay duty. How it is that you didn't want punishment to happen to Donovan Williams at the same time?
And I said, how do you know that is true regarding Donovan Williams?
I realize that you don't really read and you don't really study.
And I said, where you get those information regarding Donovan Williams? Because we don't.
I told you where. It was on the custom forms. If you follow the Dr. Dawes investigation, you would have seen the custom forms and saw where they didn't pay any duty.
Sir, that was not what Dr. Dawes said. And I can go for the video. Dr. Dawes speak about
the video.
Dr. Dawes speak about the 30 odd million they spent the government buy a machine for when it costs $200,000.
Muslim, stop talking and go for the video.
Everybody can watch the video. Everybody can watch the video.
No, you say I go for the video. Go for the video and come back.
Everybody can watch the video. It is there.
Remember no Muslim. Between Dennis Garden and Donovan Williams, a one person Rosie called thief, you know. Remember that, you know. Say a one person Rosie called thief.
You know if Rosie did have Dennis Garden number in her phone?
Hold on there. Everybody have Dennis Garden number in their phone.
You don't know that.
But hold on. I never, Rosie never
What's
called
up? You have to
Donovan
mute.
Williams' phone.
What? You have to mute
Them
that.
a parliament member, so them are more likely to have them another contact.
Rosie never have Donovan Williams and up on the phone. Rosie called Donovan Williams.
Sir, they are parliamentary members, so
They're
would I
not
agree?
parliamentary member. Rosie is not in the parliament.
Sir, Rosie, Jesus, peace, I know. Oh my gosh, Rosie, not support on JLP.
How is Rosie and Donovan Williams parliament member? Rosie is not in the parliament.
Isn't she? She's JLP for which part?
But tell them to send the taking medication, you know.
Everybody that's JLP is a parliament member.
Sir, she's a supporter of sir.
My name, Muslim. Calm down, go take your medication, take a breather and come back on the platform because right now you're not making no sense.
All me I say, you see? Rosie say Donovan Williams a thief. Everybody knows that Donovan Williams a thief. Can we all believe Rosie? No. Yesterday I listened to some information. And everybody can come out and say Donovan Williams a thief. And you are going to try to tell me no, sir. Donovan Williams is not a thief. And you are going to tell me, sir, Rosie only
You hear that out of my mouth? You hear that out of my mouth?
You're going to tell me, sir, Rosie only called Donovan Williams a thief because I'm a parliament member.
Sir. You see it again. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. No God. Collins.
You're not afraid to call God name. You're not afraid to call God name with the lies that you tell.
Wait, Collins, when have you ever heard? You said a while ago. You said earlier, right? You said Rosie never called Dennis Gard a thief. She called Donovan Williams a thief, don't it? Now that's earlier.
You said because Rosie don't have Dennis Garden phone number.
Yeah, and then me said, but Rosie don't have Dennis Garden number.
And so
she don't have the number to call him a thief or whatever.
Williams' phone number. That's why she call him a thief. Because if you're going to say the reason why Rosie never called Donovan Williams a thief, never called Dennis Garden a thief is because she never have him number. And she had Donovan Williams' number. So you tell me say the number is the big difference.
And again, Mr. Collins, don't try to put words in my mouth. Yeah? If you make your point, you know what, I'm going to make you talk. If you make a point. See, when you're going to start, say something and you're going to say, oh, Mr. Rosie said, me, I'm going to say, Donovan a thief. Which
you said the reason why the Rosie never said that because Rosie don't have Dennis Garden.
No, I just said something. You said earlier to say that Rosie only called Donovan a thief, right? And she never called Dennis Gard a thief. So me just say, but she don't have him number. Maybe call him a thief because we know that the voice note leak. Based off of the voice note, she never say it in the public. It's based off of the voice note where them leak. She say him is a thief, right? So I just said something, and then you are gonna say, oh, Muslims say Donovan are not thief, and Rosie are tell lies.
Just random.
Me just, you understand? I just say something, but every time when me say something, he might go turn the analogy. He might go say out of my mouth, Muslims say Donovan Williams are not thief, and Rosie are tell lie. And I think I try to say no, which me can't recall you have hear me said no, and I have that out of my mouth. Because me tell everybody say every politician a thief. I don't care who it be. All of them are thief.
Every politician are a thief.
All of them are a thief. All of them are a thief.
Every politician are a thief.
So you're calling the Prime Minister a thief? Are you calling the Prime Minister a thief?
Sir, and again, you see, this is
are you calling the Prime Minister a thief?
Every politician, every Prime Minister is a thief. All of them. I don't care who it want for
Yes, every prime minister is a thief.
Every one of them. But you see me say it, them are gonna want to
Well,
me fi stop
thank
their
God
lie
Marky,
because them
thank
are gonna
God
say
Marky J and a prime minister yet.
him a say so him a what?
You say every prime
Accept, you
minister is a
accept him as a
Me
thief.
prime
say
minister. All right,
every
wait
prime
up,
minister, every
Marine.
parliamentary a thief. Every parliamentary, every prime minister a thief. But you see it again, why only so hypocritical? Only so hypocrite. Me just say earlier, say every parliamentary a thief, and then me switch it and say every prime minister a thief also. But then I go say, oh, that means only just one people will say PNP are the just righteous party. And that in a full mind, PNP is just this godly party. PNP is just this party where no corruption no involved in them. PNP is just
No
this Lord
Muslim. Nobody is
merciful
saying
party
that.
where look out for the needy. PNP is just the party where always there for the poor. And that's a full knowledge, you know.
Who made such allegation,
But
Muslim?
that's what. But another thing I try to say.
No, sir. No,
Another
sir.
thing I try to say
No,
because see,
sir. And we came out and said,
when I said,
let me ask for already lie. Made the tree for already as lie.
but no, but what
You
you
go
know,
wrong, you're wrong.
I said earlier, every parliamentary a thief, right?
Not everyone.
Then Dean said that means Andrew a thief. So me say even all the prime ministers them a thief. Then him a go say, oh, that means Mark Gold,
But
Mark Gold the prime
it's
minister.
not even
So
Dean
him a
says
try
so.
always and means to kind of take out the PNP them out tight. All of them, I don't care who it be. Even I'm a proof fight. I just have the knowledge that you have access to do all of that. Even if you not do it, me I go say you do it. So me will take the fall and me will be the hypocrite person if you say all of them are thief, even if them not do it. That's what I will live by.
You're confusing now. You say even if you don't have no proof, you still accuse them, but you
People
just
talk the screen. Send some art me and talk the screen.
Yes, but me have to talk facts. Some of them come out and you never hear about them say them are thief. But me, I go always say all of them are thief. I don't care who it be. Me not have no proof or no facts say them are thief. But me, I go carry that every day of my life until they say every one of them are thief. It no matter who you be. All of them have the capability.
So
they maybe not do it.
So you're opening yourself, you're oppose defamation, then Muslim. You just go around and tarnish people's name because of
No, I am
because how you feel.
All right, hold on there. Bala, me hear you say you have one video for play it. Now is that a good time for play it?
So Dean, how do you know who a thief and one a thief? You can't go know until something come up about them, don't it? So why only one live with this?
That is the more reason why. That is the more reason why you should.
All right, hold on a second, the people. Put on the seatbelt.
25. Andrew Hall and Stubbs. Delroy and Donovan.
When you want to see me, like
September 6th, 2025. Andrew Hall and Stubbs. Delroy and Donovan Williams. Men of Faith. Jamaica, do you agree?
But I went home and I reflected. And I prayed.
Did the Prime Minister just say he prayed?
I called Donovan pretty early. Well, I called him very late. He didn't answer, devastating news. He must be sleeping. I called him early in the morning, and I was quite surprised. He didn't sound like a defeated man. He congratulated me on my victory, and he sounded quite matter-of-fact about the whole thing. I suspected that he may, have a premonition that at the end of the day, he would be declared the winner. I say this because I have known Donovan and Delroy for many years. Both of them have roots in West Central. And I know them to be men of faith, strong believers in God. And I know they would have done their prayers and their family would have prayed for them. And as I reflected on the results,
Power top of the screen, people. Power top of the screen.
I said to myself, Donovan is a hard worker. Donovan is someone who gave his all to the constituency. I know this because he's one of the MPs that come in like a mosquito in the ears. And you know him style, you know. Bossy, bossy, walk to the house them, bossy, walk to the road them. And he was always advocating for you. And when I walked the constituency and I saw how much he achieved, I was impressed. He truly made an impact in Central City. Now, I don't like to speak ill of anyone, and I don't want to take away from anyone. But I am firmly of the view that were there to be a change, we would lose the momentum in Central Kingston for the development that Donovan has started. And let me say quickly that we have a plan for Central Kingston. We have a plan for the social housing, which will rapidly rehabilitate and transform the living conditions of the worst housing here. We have a plan to increase the number of housing developments that will take place in the
Increase. And I hear that little part there a while ago. I'm gonna play about that little part.
area. We have a plan which will rapidly rehabilitate and transform the living conditions of the worst housing here. We have a plan to increase the number of housing developments that will take place in this area. We have a plan to address the social infrastructure, your football and netball and your community centers. We have a plan to ensure that the young people in this area are employed, because we know there is a fairly high level of youth unemployment in the area. We have a plan to ensure that this community remains a peaceful community.
Mr. Orlando Walters, representing Councillor Miss Rosalie Hamilton. She's a councillor for the Raytown Division. She is abroad, and Mr. Walters is representing Mr. Orlando Walters.
Who is Orlando Walters? Colin Gandino.
Yeah, I'm here.
The man gone, I think more somebody elaborate on a video here for me. I don't know if you listen and pay attention.
I need an accent motor.
Oh, him.
Somebody's, oh, yo.
Colin Walters is yo. Rosalie, stab
Boyfriend.
out.
Nurse, it's easy there, nurse.
Somebody break what stab out mean.
Hey, I got left with this for a week.
A joke. I
Muslim
know
can't tell it.
I know what
The Muslim can't tell it. But Rose,
them
Muslim,
terminology are bigger than a
Muslim.
Muslim.
What the Prime Minister say, you know, what do you think about that video? The Prime Minister big up Donovan Williams and the brother. And Muslim missing. Labor, they're afraid that Rose hit a pick it up.
You must remember, you know, the Prime Minister, have a big them up under them. They are business partner with the Prime Minister, you know. One a secretary in the Prime Minister Bandulo company, and one I'm attorney. So the Prime Minister can't one big them up, you know, because they might help him do all the wrongs they might do.
I'm bridging them.
Yeah, man.
I would say they are his henchmen.
They are business partners.
How am I gonna?
You never hear a video I play.
But Dina say a while ago, they're what? Scamming partners. Dina, where you say them are scamming partners?
The business partners and business. You see, you're quick to tell like me, no?
Let's say, Moses, which website I go on? Rosie website?
Me, no, outside me gone while ago.
So you hear the Prime Minister promised the people
No,
man,
no,
return
man.
and that place there. Say I'm gonna develop the house, the man be and base it. You hear the
Muslim
Prime
and
Minister?
consult Kerry.
Yeah. So what I am saying?
I say him say nothing wrong.
So
I wonder what kind of strategy you might use to do that.
Yeah, but we still want to know who the people that want to shoot out and burn out down Central Kingston and MPs are buy the land. Which MP are buy the land? Yeah. Rosie said to me.
And to add to that, gentle people, it was confirmed by the what you call them, the fire what you call the people them in the fire brigade. They have some persons who investigate
So it was
fire.
arson.
It was arson and the police declared the same. So I don't know why the labor rights want to override that. And on this, I will exit the box and I will exit your life.
Are you saying that Rosie is not a labor, right? Rosie is at them burn them out, you know?
We can't start up a Rosie story. Yeah, we go run out of box and yeah, ball from man to start up a Rosie story.
Yes, that man will come up in our back when he have common sense. We can't stand him one bit, and I don't want to have any more headache. Please.
No man, he's so left, man.
No man, we can't bother. When he gone, me come back.
No,
please.
go on. All right, talk about Rosie before you go.
No, me not say nothing. Me not want in or nothing with him. When he gone.
I give you 5 minutes. When you're done, you can't. When you're 5 minutes done, I can't leave.
I will not say anything. Me at 7 o'clock now. Me I go on my bed. Me tired. Bye.
See me, I tell you, I said, I can't run labor at them now while PNP. Then you run left me in a Migla war some of the time. And I say, I tell you, she boots me up and tell me if you talk about Rosie, you know. All right, then. So, do you know what I say now before we go to common sense?
Yo, me say that, you know. Rosie, I say like Rosie and a labor, Rosie still remain a labor, you know. And Rosie said definitely, Williams must come tell us why them burn with the people and shoot them out of Central Kingston and make them not live nowhere now.
So nobody now got to take up them allegation there. Them allegation they're going to fall upon their face like that.
Also mentioned say some of the lands are bought by members of parliament.
I wish member of parliament them there.
You know, calling him.
Common sense. Feel like common sense would agree with things like them there still. I don't know why I feel like common sense. Yeah, I hear Martell say, yeah. A squatter land and them are poor people. I go hear from common sense when you think about what Rosie has said. The allegation.
I want to talk about Rosie. You know, Rosie need put her in an aeroplane at 30,000 feet and push her out through the front door.
Why
would you say such?
You say how the narrative them does
about a woman, bro.
But you saw the narrative them go coincide together. Yesterday one said
about corruption, but the one time the woman come talk about corruption, talk about woman want to go 30,000 feet and push through.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, you remember
what Empress said yesterday? What Empress said yesterday about rest in peace. So him come with feelings though.
Yeah,
you remember when in Russia they had a general for the independent Prigozhin. Prigozhin. And put him that plane and then sometimes it solves some problem like that.
So you company
you promote violence.
So you come from a platform to promote violence against Rosie?
Not really.
No, same thing as burnout. Same thing as burnout.
Hold on, I ask my friend Zara to think about this. Zara, common sense just say Rose, if you put them on a plane
I put on the flat.
Hold on, what's background that? What's background that? Noisy. Zara, common sense said if you put Rose in a plane at 30,000 feet and push her out of the plane.
Yeah.
Where you think about that? What you think about that, Zara? People want to hear what I think about common sense here a while ago.
Yeah.
So just through Rosie come now attack, you know.
But anyway, you see that era of the ball, huh? That era that needs some good development. Even before this started about 3 years ago.
So if you run the people off island.
No, what I'm trying to say to you, that entire section there, Raytown, Outer East, coming from the airport is a total big nasty gutter. Let me finish,
I just say Rosie said.
One second, big nasty dilapidated gutter. And they need to relocate the people them and build up good structure, relocate them decently. Put them in nice houses and convenience and knock down all of them all shacks and rebuild good, nice structures.
So the rest of the MP them can buy out the land them.
It no matter who buy it as far as me concerned. Whether PNP, JLP, in no opinion at all, Chinese, but just get the place looking nice. Right from, starting from Flour Mill and the cement company, coming all the way right to South Camp Road, them need to start everything there so go north need to knock down. And just rebuild the place. The whole lot of old zinc, all rusty roof is a disaster. Have you ever seen an aerial view of those areas? It's one of the worst looking places on planet Earth. After so much years of PNP stagnation, no development happened out there. The place can't continue like that. No. It needs modernization. Those buildings were built hundreds of years ago. They need to put a couple bulldozers down there and knock down everything. But relocate the people and decently first, you know?
Baller.
DJ, comments ask the section when DJ try to trick me from I say DJ, Ronald, I say about DJ to blows us.
Baller. Common sense going on like say, them just a win election after 18 years.
No, but hold on, listen. Listen, them have to just take them time and do it diddly. That it's coming to a time when that needs to be done, man. Yeah. As a matter of fact, I have experience. Baller, I have experience of that, you know. In South Florida, there's a place where they call Sixstrom Avenue. And those houses were built a long time. And it's mostly black folks who are living there. And the government came in and investors, they relocate the people and then knock down all of the little dilapidated looking funny building. And let me tell you something. They put up some beautiful high-rise building down there, commercial places. And it's one of the most expensive and nicest here to live right now.
You notice the word they use, relocate.
Gentrification.
The people and shoot them out. That's what we are talking about.
Promoting gentrification.
Dina, the burnout thing is just the Jamaican nasty culture where them do stuff like that. That's not a normal way. And I'm disappointed to say that. Don't even mention that. That burnout thing started in the 70s when we had political tribalism.
Is Rosie's statement, you know?
You understand? And you know what? I don't even want to comment on the burnout thing because both parties are guilty of that, you know? The burnout thing is one party thing only. Both political parties engage in that. I witnessed Mother P went down at Payne Avenue. Well, I heard of it, throw the people and furniture outside and run people out of them house. We don't want to go back there, you know? Both political parties are, and you know what, Muslim made a statement, and I tend to agree with him. There is no honest politician at Jamaica, not even nowhere in the world. No angel politician, but you know what? It's sad that as PNP will not act like politicians, then clean. Clean where? All of them in there for what them can get. No, what I will settle for, Dina, I will settle for a politician that is going to help himself, but do some work in the country. What I'm against is a politician who help himself only and don't do anything. And we have witnessed the People's National Party under PJ 8.5 years, they did very little, but they still help themselves. Conversely, we have a JLP Prime Minister and government, and look, me know them people will help themselves, but they're doing a whole lot for the country. And that is my take on it, Baller. We can't be hypocritical about nothing. Muslim was very honest when he made that statement.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
He was very honest when he made that statement. So I don't like the idea that you guys are pretend, oh, PNP MPs are all saints and they are honest people. Bull crap.
Nobody said that.
No, but that is the impression PNP come up with every time.
Listen, the only time people talk about corruption is when it seems to be on the PNP side. Let's talk. Let us talk. With all of the money that's being misappropriated now under this administration, and none of you are calling it out. Everything is good, everything is perfect, and you come here and promoting and throwing out people out of their houses, off their lands because they're poor.
Common sense become
You're a rubbish man.
You see him, you can't see him go in the garage, the party one. One of enough count they can fall over.
Nobody said nobody going short and body out on the house.
All right, Anash.
Listen, nobody promoting showing
common sense.
Anash, baby, let me finish one something. Nobody is promoting throwing out anybody out of houses. That's not the point. They said the government go and develop.
But you just said PNP and JLP do those things. Both
no, I'm talking in the same field.
Yeah, but it is happening now. It is happening now. You don't live in Jamaica, you know, so let the people who speak in Jamaica speak to that, man. It is happening now. Common sense. And when you talk about you don't have no problem with the government are taking something for themselves, but at least them doing. This government is doing nothing for the people. They are taking for themselves.
Exactly.
The
That's what I come
they're doing things. Common sense. The economy grows only at the top. You know, grow up down at the bottom. And it's the same thing happening right now. The PNP government has the most social services that helps the poor. This government is for the rich. The only people it care about is the people at the top. That is why they want. That is why them into them land grabbing strategy downtown. Which is about to extract. They want to extract for themselves. Don't come with the foolishness. Don't come with the foolishness.
Under PNP, the poverty rate was 22%. Under this government, it dropped to 7.8%. What are you talking about?
Nonsense, common sense.
Numbers never
Not
lie.
true. That is not true.
Go and check the stats, bro. The same stat that...
True. It is not true.
I checked it yesterday. 7.8%.
No,
listen.
You're trying to what you want to tell you said those stats are not true. Even though them public, everything but that you see when we realize if you say anything regarding the PNP and stats, it is factual to their ears.
Exactly.
If you say anything regarding JLP, all of a sudden it's not true when we all get information from the same statins.
The same source.
Them 2015 statins are accurate. And then after 2016, I'll be a false information. I don't them are going to tell you.
No, them reject every stat because the stat is in favor of the government.
All right. Common sense and Muslim. Because when they don't communicate with one another, they just agree to one another point. No critical thinking is taking place.
No, not talk about that.
No one said, calm down. No one said starting information is incorrect. We are saying the way Muslim. Let me talk. What we have been saying and continue to say is that the way starting go about the and they are now calculating people that only work 2 hours a day as employed. That's just one.
No, Jamaica focus.
Can you calm down?
I thank you for saying that. No, man, me I can't
Can you calm down?
Me I can't
Let me finish. No, congratulate me. I need you to read. I need you to read and understand.
No, I don't need to because I know all of those information already. And come on, this is the point where I'm telling Jamaica focus to say that he's.
Well, on the Muslim, they are from there. Make somebody else. Anash. Joanne, Wagwan.
All right, me they come up for ask common sense because me hear him say PNP fat up their pocket and them not do nothing. Yes, common sense. Me hear you say PNP fat up them pocket and them not do nothing for your country. And you say you don't mind your party fat up them pocket, but them a LP country. I don't see that, but I can tell you that I see a lot. I mean, I go talk about just Portia and PJ. I talk from Manly days and from Siaga days. I can tell you a lot that they have done for this country, our country. I am not in Jamaica, but I can tell you, I come to Jamaica, you people say you see a lot of building going up. I don't see what Andrew administration is doing. And I would like you to tell me what Andrew put in place. That's when Andrew leave. We can say that is Andrew's legacy.
Anash, good question. I'm glad you raised that. I've been sending you some projects that the government working on. Are you looking at those videos I've been sending you?
Me tell you, I'm not like Andrew. I'm gonna look at nothing with Andrew.
Well, you should.
Those are not. Listen, those projects.
No, you should keep an open mind and look at them.
Those projects are private sector. Those are not Andrew's business.
No, did you see the one where they're building this dam in St. Catherine? This mega dam is the first dam being built since independence to solve the water problem in Town and Portmore. So to read them, then you will be asking me that question. You don't have to like Andrew Holness to get information. Listen, I read everything PNP put out, and I also read everything Neighbor Right put out. I follow Mark Golden, and every word come out of his mouth, me listen to him.
Thank you. Tell him again.
I cannot take a one-shot mind to nothing. I'm a Democrat in the United States, and I listen and follow the Republican just the same way. Because
all right. You know what? I don't hate Andrew as a person. I hate Andrew's ways.
I'm gonna be your next door neighbor.
How would that?
But Anash, what you have to look at, you see, and yes, you can say you don't like the man ways, but there is no prime minister since independent has done half as much for Jamaica as what Holness did.
You're not independent.
I said the same thing, and I said to them.
Not even half.
I said,
Muslim.
Anybody 2 terms.
You're not independent.
Muslim, 1 second.
You want to argue that?
I second that. We're far from independent.
You're not independent. So what? The only thing independent. The only thing independent about Jamaica is your parliament. You are not independent. Andrew Holness answers to the throne. You're not independent. Your politics, your vote is independent. Your parliament, that's it. Nothing else is independent about Jamaica. Nothing.
John, that's a garbage talk. Shut him out. You don't know what you're talking about.
No.
Yeah, I do know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I do. Clearly you don't.
The disrespecting now working.
Clearly you don't if you're going to sit here and say that Jamaica is independent. You don't know what you're talking about.
The country is independent. We gain our independence.
Your country is not independent. Your country is not independent, or you would not have a governor general. Your country is not independent, sir. Your parliament is independent. Your parliament is independent. Your country is not independent, sir.
Okay, following up from PJ, so we're still not independent, and that's not Andrew.
Okay, let one person speak.
Sorry, Miss Foreign Lady. As Jamaicans, 6 million plus of us, we accept it. You don't want to accept it, too bad for you.
Listen, sir, what are you accepting? Can you tell me what you're accepting? Can you tell me what you're accepting? Explain to me if I'm a dunce, and you want to consider me a dunce, explain to me your independence. Explain your independence to me, please. Please do.
No, people. I understand if I use to. But
yes, all right. Actually,
Jamaica's independent.
Hold on. I want to say something. Now, first and foremost, we're not talking about independence. That's not the topic. We'll go back to the topic, and we're not going to do shouting one at a time. We're still on the Rosie Donovan situation right now. Let's focus, people. We're not here to go all over the place. You see me? We are talking about Rosie situation, so we could focus one at a time. So if you want to talk about contribute to the Rosie situation, Jamaican Empress, you can turn on your mic and let's start talking about that. We're talking about all the allegations still. Or if you don't want to talk about it, somebody that's want to contribute to the topic on the Rosie situation can turn the mics on and let's continue and focus on the topic.
Any new vice male baller?
No, we're not hearing nothing yet. That the situation, so many things are going on right now where hard to keep up, you know.
Yeah, well, you know, that's just my little point about it, you know. We're going forward and we're going good.
All right,
man, you know?
come on, let us talk about Rosie and Donovan.
Yes, go ahead. Wait, what you want to talk about, Rosie, now?
What do you think about Rosie accusation?
Let me think about it.
Audit,
and I said this earlier. For one, she's overseas, so she should need to hold her.
100K, forward up.
You get my point?
Rosie's in Jamaica right now.
Well, she was there. She was overseas. I heard.
Everybody travel overseas and back. Nothing wrong with that.
No, but wasn't she? Didn't she living overseas for 2 years working?
I don't know about that. She have a house in Central Kingston.
Okay. Secondly, look, if it's a situation where they want to remove her, I mean, I know all of the details. Just need to follow party line and shut up.
So can you answer?
She not having the rights for herself then.
So why would they want to remove her? Can you tell me why?
The party supreme, her emotions or aspiration. That's it. If party say you need to go one side quietly and shut them out.
Because you have somebody more loyal to you to put in the seat.
No matter what's the position. Once any call the party make,
and what
the party, you follow.
Support the people in the area decide say they don't want who you want.
What's will happen? Well, that would be a sad thing because the people that will vote against who the party put there. But follow party line. For the line, you know.
Let me ask a question. When Carl Samoda had switched and him still win in his constituency for the other party, was that a shame that him beat the Labour right person who the Labour right put there?
Sorry, you asking me something, Colin? Yeah, go ahead again.
Yeah. When Carl Samoda switched and still won in his constituency, was it a shame that the Labour right person did not win? That they put there.
I reckon the pretend street.
Oh, if it's not a shame. Well, one could look at it as a shame, but it's just the reality of it about Colin, the shame and a big deal.
Hold on, but you just said if Rosie win, it would be a shame.
Yeah.
No, let's say them replace Rosie, and the person they replace Rosie with don't win. Then that's the reality. Win, lose, or draw, you toward the party line, you know?
That's not what you said. You said if they replace Rosie and Rosie win and beat the person who they replace her with, it would be a shame.
No, I didn't say that. No, I didn't say it's a shame now. All I said...
I alone here when he says a shame.
No, and if I said a shame, I misspoke, but I didn't say that. All I'm saying... Hold
on, come on, Seth. Anash is the most honest person in the entire group. Anash, did he say it would be a shame?
That's what he said, it would be a shame.
Okay.
Oh, no. Well, if I said that, then I misspoke. What I really meant...
The only reason why you're going to change what you said is because I gave you a scenario now where you can't manage.
No. What I really mean, let me give him another opinion. All I'm trying to say, let's say later party miscalculate and put in someone and they don't win. All I'm trying to say, them just have to just suck that as the reality them have to deal with. Too bad. And move on. But remember, the organization is supreme, Any organization is supreme. There's no genius in Rosie. The organization is the only genius.
Is it the organization that's supreme or is it the people that's supreme?
In this case, I would say the organization, whoever the JLP select or the party select, that is the supreme Decision.
Anyway, Colin, 1 minute. Common sense. If
Yes,
she's doing good, I want you to tell me why. Because they said the party want to remove her. Because the people love her. So why would they want to replace her?
Me don't know the final details, but let's say the party want to remove her. Then they
Can I ask a question, Anash?
Yeah.
Just need to go.
Sense, can I ask you a question, sir?
Yeah, man. As long as respectful, you know.
You have somebody.
Hold on, Excellence. Make him answer Anash's question first.
Yeah, Anash. All right, let's say she's doing the greatest job, right?
Yep.
And let's say for whatever reason.
And remember, remember the citizens, the people, them that the community, them love her and look up to her.
Yes, Anash. That may say it. May understand that. But let's say even with that, she's doing the greatest job and the people, them love her. But let's say the party say, well, they want to remove her for whatever justification or reason. Because they must have justification and reason. Then once the party said go, then she just need to go.
If it were you in your shoe, if you're in a fair position and you know that that's your born and grow, and you don't see a reason why they would want to remove you, what would you do? And be honest.
No, politicians do it from time to time.
I had a question to ask. I'm here wait for that. Patiently. Please give me a chance. I've been waiting patiently.
All right, ask him, Excellent.
The Excellence is just coming in the box.
Well, in their work line, make him go ahead.
All right, so come on, do you understand the organizational structure of a JLP?
If I understand it somewhat, yeah.
Right, all right, good. So let me ask you a question. Is it the party who want her go, or is it the party leader and his wife?
Well, sure.
Oh, yeah, so if it's the party leader.
Her go, or is it the party leader believe that boy she should go, or the MP?
That I'm not sure, but it's not. All right. To answer your question, if it's the party leader or the MP want her to go, those are senior position, then I will stand with those people because she just need to go.
No, so you're telling me that the party leader is bigger than the party?
If the party leader is bigger than the party,
want her to go, but the broader consensus of the party is that she should stay. You are saying she should go?
Oh yes, the party leader final.
Oh, so you're operating. So you're saying the JLP is operating in a form of dictatorship?
Well, you know what? Well,
because the party leader is not the party.
He's a strong leader, yeah. Is
the party leader synonymous to the party?
They are the same thing, technically.
What?
Yeah.
So you are saying the party leader is synonymous to the party?
Yes, sir.
In the JLP. So you are saying to me, as though the party leader at this moment is embroiled.
Excellent. I don't see the sense of that question. Over the years, they have never been a democratic party. It's the party leader who makes decisions.
Thank you very much, Dino. Buster was like that too.
Yeah,
it was like that.
No, but Dino, I have to. All right, Dino, take over. Because there are 114 people here who need clarity.
Yeah, but what I'm saying,
to seek the clarity.
Buster was like that. Siaga was like that.
No.
Yeah.
So you are saying to me, common sense, that the party leader is the party. So like how Andrew Wallace now is embroiled in a number of problems with the Integrity Commission. You are saying the JLP has no integrity because you said the party leader is the party.
Yeah, whatever the party leader decides for Rosie, but let's keep it simple. If the party leader or the MP want to move Rosie and ask her to step down, Rosie step down and go one side and keep quiet. That's all I'm saying.
So what about
the people who she represents?
Well, remember, them ask her to step down, I'm going to find a replacement.
No, I have asked you a question. What about the people who she represents.
What about the meaning what?
She represents an organism. She represents a
Yeah, but remember, you know,
department.
if she step down, they're gonna find a new representative. So that new representative will be the new representative, or if that representative, whoever they put up, lose.
No. The people elected who they wanted. So what you mean? So the people at the division don't have a say? This is an elected person you're talking about. The people are already elected and who they want to represent her.
Yeah, but wouldn't it go to the by-election, Dina?
What by-election? The JLP don't have the right to. The JLP don't have the right to remove somebody who's sitting in a seat.
They can't try at the next election. They're not putting her in the party ticket, but they can't remove her as a councillor.
No, that is what I think. Is that the contention that you need to? Is that the contention?
The convention is that if the party decides you cannot run on the party's ticket, that's a decision on behalf of the party.
For the next election, right?
For the next election, but you can't, unless you commit herself to some
right, then isn't that what we're talking about? The next election, by-election coming up?
There's no by-election.
Not by-election, sorry, the next local government election, sorry. Is that the contention? They don't want her to run the next local government election?
Who don't want her to run? Who don't want her to run?
The party don't want her, the leaders, whether the MP or the Prime Minister. So all I'm saying, she has a lower position. She just need to conform and go quietly.
And what about if the people in the division say they don't want her to go?
Anything the party leaders say, they must have good reason. That is what should go.
That's why I couldn't join the JLP.
Come on, say you are the hypocrite.
Dina, we don't want too much confusion. If the party leader assess her and say, well, we want to replace this woman.
What you're technically saying in the common sense, you don't have no regard for the people at the division any at all. You don't recognize them any at all. It's just all about the party.
It's just who them select. It's a selection.
Because the JLP normally don't. The JLP don't normally keep selection.
But Dina, I was on a live with someone from that constituency, you see, and this lady gave a report. She's a delegate in there, and she told me that even Rosie family want to get rid of her. She told her live that.
Common sense. You know, Dino, let me answer common sense, please. Common sense. You know, for Rosie won that seat by 1 vote the first time.
Yeah.
And then she won it by 300 plus vote this time.
Yeah.
And you are telling me she did a poor job? Increasing her margin by over 300 votes, while the MP could have only managed to win the seat by a smaller margin.
Yeah.
72 or 79.
The MP won the seat by 300 vote the first time. And it shaved down to 70 odd. While Rosie won by 1 the first time and her margin went up to 300 odd plus. And you are telling that the people don't want her?
Yeah.
You know what I find? You know what I find? Sad about you people. Hello, good afternoon. I am fine.
Hold up. My thing on it, you see, if the party leadership say they don't want Rosie, Rosie just need to go one side.
Let me ask you a question, common sense.
Yeah, man.
When they run a constituency, even when they are an MP, is that every delegate going to be supporting you?
No.
So
if Rosie's gone popular, why did Donovan Williams call her and beg her to come back on campaign for him and tell her say he could win without her? Why would you want somebody who not even their family no want to come campaign for you?
You want me to tell guys, you want me to tell the biggest problem I have with Rosie?
No, hey.
Yeah.
I ask you a direct question.
Why? And the truth is, listen, Rosie influence must help Donovan to win the seat also. We can't deny that.
You just say she don't have no influence on the people them no want her.
No, I did not say that. You keep converting my words and say what I don't say. It's the second time I do this. I did not say that.
Bala did common sense just say him talk to somebody the other day on a chat room and that him our family no want her.
No, I said a delegate came on and said even some of Rosie family, they're back in Donna Williams' position. That's what I said.
You never mentioned nothing about Donovan Williams. You said that not even our own family they don't want her back in.
Yeah, that's what you said. Yes, our own family.
Right.
Power up a screen, people. Power up a screen.
Yeah.
To you know, if Rosie own family no want her back in there, why would Donovan Williams call her to leave foreign and come campaign for him and tell her say without she, he would never be able to win?
But Colin, that's good politics. That's good politics, you know, why not? You use what resources you have.
You're not making sense. If you
What do you mean?
them in the constituency despise
People,
Rosie like
stop up the screen, please. Stop up the screen.
But Colin,
despise her, what value does she have? And
No,
by
that-
the way, common sense. Did you see the video where the Prime Minister hung up Rosie? And I say how valuable Rosie is to him?
of course, she's most valuable. Yes, she's most valuable.
But you just said she not no value because nobody no want her.
All I'm saying, Colin, when Donovan did that, it's a tool. Him just use her to get some more votes. I don't know.
We agree on that. We agree on that. Say him use her. But
Yeah.
you cannot use someone if they're not of value.
Well, why not use her and get the votes, you know? But no, listen.
How he will get vote if Rosie can't get vote for himself?
But listen, but no, he don't want her, so she just need to go quietly. It work like
but
that.
you not make no sense because you say nobody no want her down there.
Colin, man, you're pushing my argument too much, you know. All I'm trying to listen me carefully. You hear me? Whatever the party says, me agree with the party position. Me back the party position. So she just fall in line, you know? And she just need to go quietly.
Why she need to go quietly? She doesn't need to do anything at all.
No.
All she have to do, she need to do whatever she wants to do.
She need to lap her
Because she realize
front and go chill.
By the way, come on, said. Did you listen to the video tape where Bala played earlier? Where Andrew
No, me not. Yeah.
Fullness I say. Did you hear the plans where Andrew Fullness said them have for down in that area?
Yes, and you know what I said to that, Colin? That is long overdue. It's long overdue by 40 years. Now, even me, who is not a politician, right? I've said this couple times years ago. Take, for instance, when you're coming from Norman Malley Airport, driving into Kingston, and let me tell you, once you reach Cement Factory and keep going to Windward Road and you go Mountain View Avenue, is one big nasty chaka place. All zinc roof and everything. Every building needs to knock down there, sir. Yeah.
Andrew Fullness said, right, that the constituency have a lot of unemployment youth and all kind of things. Him describe all the bad things that are going on in the constituency. Donovan Williams is in his second term and he has not made an impression in that constituency. Who is more valuable than Rosie?
Colin, I heard that is one constituency in Kingston. I don't know. That has one of the lowest crime rates now.
You worship at the Prime Minister's altar. As a matter of fact,
it has one of the, once again.
Hold on, you have to wash the Prime Minister foot. What may I say to you? The Prime Minister said Rosie is the most honest person, and when him want like honesty in a theme life, a Rosie him called to. The Prime Minister said the constituency is full of unemployment youth, and people who know have nothing to do and the constituency rundown. Is it Donovan Williams is on his second term? Who is more valuable? What importance has Donovan brought to that constituency?
Well, I heard he did a very good job when I mean that since he get there, the crime rate cut down big time. I heard that him.
Boy, you boy, common sense. You want a phone?
Well, man. When I'm common sense, 5 minutes.
Let me give him some time. And I also heard that him do a lot of work. Hold on, a lot of work on the sewer system down there. Because I heard that was one area always have for the last 40 years. So it's running all over. I heard he did a very good job on that. So basically, him sort of give the people a better health condition right down there. It was normal. I heard that sewage was running all over the constituency. Colin, did you hear that? Do you know of that?
No, but what I know of is the amount of people that died from that constituency or unalive from that constituency.
And I heard it drop down big time. Yes.
Hold on, no common sense. You ask me what I know about the constituency. Yeah. I know of many people that passed away because of leptospirosis from that constituency.
Right. And that was on the PJ time, correct?
No. With no PJ time.
No, because I heard that you had raw sewage running for the last 40 years down there.
I'm telling you, this was between the last 3 years until last year. The last couple of people I know of happened last year.
Yeah, but I heard he did a very good job with the sewer system, you know? You know that?
Let me ask you a question. When he was doing the sewer system, did he leave all the rats back in town?
Well, I don't know about. They had rats too. I didn't know they had a rat problem.
Well, that is what you get leptospirosis from.
Oh yes, okay, yeah, damn right there. So listen up. If it was there for 40 years like that, from in the 90s and 80s coming up, and if him fix that problem, then we need to celebrate that, you know?
I can tell you this common sense, that many people in the 80s and the 90s was not unaliving from leptospirosis as they have between the last 3-4 years.
Okay. But I heard he's doing a reasonably good job. But the long
how is he doing a good job? Hold on. He has nothing at all to do with the crime rate down there. That's number one. Right? Okay. And second of all, the sewer system that you're saying that he has done, what him do to the sewer system?
Well, I guess him get the finance, the resources, and mobilize the people to go in there and put it in. I can't discount that.
How him get to put it in? Who him get to put it in?
Me don't know the details, but them say since he got there. And you hold on.
Story, man.
No, I'm not making up a story. There's a lady. There's a
make up story as in Rosie family like Rosie.
No, hold on. There's a delegate that came up and spoke last week from that constituency.
The same delegate was a Rosie family, not like her.
Yes. Hold on. Colin, you know what she said? She said most of the people.
I don't care about what the delegate says because obviously the delegate are lie just like
No, listen. Let me tell you what she said though. Make me whether lie or true. But the information she said is that a lot more people are working, and she even said that them eating less chicken back now in that constituency.
Common sense. So you believe the delegate over the prime minister? The prime minister said there's an influx of unemployment youth down there. Where you talk about?
Yeah, but all us and that.
But you said the delegates there.
That's a historic problem, but more people are working.
One of them are lying. Who are lying? The prime minister or the delegate? Which one of them are lying?
What's the unemployment rate down there?
I don't care about no rate. The prime minister talk about individual. Him say whole heap of the youth them down there unemployed. Tell me.
That has been a historic pattern.
No, I don't care about that. You said the delegates, the Donovan Williams find them job. So tell me now.
Yeah, a lot of them get them. Yeah, a lot of them get jobs. A lot of them get jobs. Some don't get no jobs yet.
The prime minister is lying.
You cannot say that.
Is because the delegate lying?
Follow me carefully.
No, you follow me. Is the delegate lying?
No. The prime minister is not lying.
Hold on. Is the prime minister lying?
No.
So none of them lie.
No, because here what happened. Let's listen, Colin. If the unemployment, let's say if in that era, if the unemployment rate was say 20%, right? And if it dropped now to 10%, you still have 10% unemployed people there. Now that 10% unemployed is still too high. So you have to work with a number. So that's why I said the delegate didn't lie and the Prime Minister didn't lie. You can only rationalize this thing by using numbers. That's how you value these conditions. You have to plug it into numbers, stats. Yeah. Because if you had 5,000 youth in the area not working, 2,500 get jobs, you're still going to have another 2,500 unemployed, and it's still too much. That is the point I'm trying to make. Are you there? Baller.
Yeah, my boss.
So everybody go down silent, sir. Baller, follow me logics. Let's send that comment.
You can't talk, man, now that I'm not interpret. Try so you ask man, I can get a call.
Follow me logics, Baller. Let's say if in that constituency you have the unemployment rate, let's say they have 6,000 youth down and not working, right? Unemployed, right? But you give 3,000 get jobs, right? You still have 3,000 youth too much. It don't mean that nothing happened to it, to the numbers. That's the point I explain to Colin. But Colin wanna say, well, use this unemployment as overall and say, well, the Prime Minister said too much unemployment there. Yes, 3,000 is too much, you know? But Baller, don't let them tell you no nonsense, man.
And you all look at me nonsense still, you know, I want to know if you not change your name.
No, Baller, Baller, me send you some clips. I wish if I could look at them, you know. And then you see developments, man. That is how you're going to assess this thing.
Brainwash, man.
Eh?
But me live at Jamaica, I'll tell you about development.
No, I'm not brainwash. All I'm trying to say, you see, me love, all right, I follow market.
You don't live at Jamaica. Oh, you're going to try to convince me and me live there and you will not live there.
No, all I'm saying, you see, I follow market. I follow the PNP politicians and I see what they're doing. Me follow the labor right them. And me base my assessment off of that. I sent you something where they're building this dam up in Springville, St. Catherine, right? And it's gonna turn into Kingston and Portmore 15 million gallons of water per day. They said that the total shortfall for water in this area is 12 million. So they're gonna have a surplus of 3 million gallons. That is massive. Because hold on, from in the 60s and 70s, water is a crisis in Portmore and in Kingston. From in those days, it never fixed. People in Portmore want to get a shower. If they don't get up early in the morning to ride, they cannot get a shower. No, I live in the United States and I take it for granted. It's a blessing. At any time, this house I'm living here for the longest while. Water is guaranteed. You can have a good shower anytime. That wasn't the case at Jamaica, you know. So the Prime Minister fixing it by putting in that dam. I want you to look at that video, bro. It is something to look at.
When them that take place?
They're building it now. I sent you the video. I'm going to send it back to you.
When it's projected to finish? Estimated time?
I don't know. Maybe next year. I'm not sure because I'm very advanced. I could look. I could check.
I would tell her like a corner regional hospital would then say take 2 months. And
right. I could check that. I'll let you know since you asked that. It's a very, very good question, you know? No, but the truth is, what had happened, you see, water supposed to be reliable and plenty.
Common sense. How much dam is in Jamaica?
As far as me know, them have what? The Mona Dam 1, 2, 3, Heritage. And what's the name of the other one?
2 dams in Jamaica, Heritage and Mona. 2. And one was built, Mona built 1944 and Heritage built 1924.
Yes, sir. And that was, what was Kingston population in time?
Heritage dam built when?
Mona Bill 1944, and Hermitage Bill 1924.
And Jamaica, and we didn't have Portmore that time. We didn't have Portmore, and we didn't.
What has happened is that the amount of they move water from other areas to the various dams, like from water came from to Mona, from St. Thomas, and from Castleton in St. Mary.
Well, yes, I know. It's still not adequate.
Fine. So
this is a massive project, Dina, and you know what? I think the school them should run out some field trips, you see, and take the young kids them to that site and go show it to them.
How many years now? So how much years is a water project going to South Central Sri and it's still not reached there yet? So this is could be another project by announcement and nothing more.
No, I see it, you know, them have a lot of active men there working tractors, and you can see.
Listen, man, we have seen the Minister of Water gone to and start dig up road a sentence and carry let water into Trelawney, and it not reach there now from the election done, the project done.
Right. But they're doing stuff though. But Dina, you know, I have to admit that, because Dina, I know you, you know, sir. And I know within your heart, you you won't say it openly, you cannot say it openly.
No, man, nobody no put, let me tell you something common sense. No party put food on my table.
I know, Dina. But Dina.
So, me blast anyone.
But Dina, I know you say, you would agree with me that you have never seen so much development project in any time in Jamaica history that is going on under this government. It's just a fact.
Where's the development? Me keep asking the question where it is. Because me down there more often than you. And me can't see development you're talking about.
So you know, see the development going on in Druxall and Marmy Bay.
Druxall is a private something them man. Druxall, let me tell you something. Toa Hills are my family. Part of Druxall are my family that do the development. If you don't know, Chemtech and me and my people in one Chemtech. With a whole of now been a massive amount of houses a whole of.
Right. But Dina, all I'm trying to say.
Never gonna
right. But what I'm saying, and I see they're building so much hospital, they build so much, the government build so much police.
Where these hospitals are being built? Where them build them?
Well, me have a call Spanish Town Hospital. I know they're doing something with University Hospital.
Spanish Town, you zinc round place and say you're going to build a new hospital. No work.
No steel I put down yet. Okay.
you come and you have zinc round and place at Port Mario and say, brand new show plan, big too much 3-story police station. People start thief for the sun and everything is gone because for much years now, nothing happen. All I think gone, all I board and gone.
But Dina,
all police will take it too.
Dina, you're on big time capitalist. How you back, comrades? Dina, them two don't go together, you know.
Hold on, come on, say. Here's the thing why you say. You say because Dino is not as selfish as you. That's the problem.
Dina is one of the biggest capitalists, you see. And you're still a hang around comrades doctrine. What's up with you, bro?
It has nothing.
You have to abandon it.
No, that has nothing to do with me.
Because Dino, I know since you just said that, I know you and your family making more money now than any other in Jamaica than any other time in the history of Jamaica.
Man, any party in power will make money. Anyone in power will make money.
I said you guys are making more money now than any other time in the history of Jamaica.
But you know the tough part about the common sense, a lot of the houses are being bought from us by foreigners. If you look at the project,
me not ask you who are buy the house. All I'm saying.
Because the Jamaicans can't afford it. We just finished a scheme in Trelawney.
Dino, you're not into social services. You're into making money. The question I'm asking you. You're making more money now under the JLP government than any time in the history of Jamaica. Even Mark's rolling too.
You even change it and make more money, see you.
The what? All of the comrades are making more money now than any other else time. And listen,
Come on,
I have
hold on. Allow you tell. Because
listen, I have a hold on. I have a good comrade friend
let
of
me
it.
make a point. Ask Dino if it cost him a lot more now than before.
It's a cause of fuck. But listen, you see, the first scheme was in Toil. Call it was also $10 million each. The last one was Chillon. The cheapest two-bedroom was 20 million. Double, more than double.
Exactly. So that is the question to ask. The things them where you used to buy back then in material and labor, how is it compared to now? You see? So.
And when all of our finish, we can bet it reach about almost 30 or 30 million.
And they're gonna sell just the same way.
But to who?
I mean, the foreigners.
That's the question. When they're doing business, bro, hold on. When they're doing business, all they care about is the buyer. You get the money and move on. Yellow salvation.
But, I mean, no.
Now, if you just look at it that way.
Common sense. When you say a while, it's gonna make no sense.
No, what? Listen, you're doing a business, you market your product, you collect your money, and you go. Why are you going to worry about who's going to buy it? People will buy it.
Let me show you. Let me show you.
First, firm. There's a evil. I mean, I supermarket same time.
Okay. Alright, so come on. Hear the thing about it now. Most high-end brands care about who their customers are. Most high-end brands care about who their customers are. You have high-end brand that will not sell to certain people. Like for example, Ferrari go and take back them car from different people who they believe is lower in their brand. So it's not just because you have money. For example, perfect example, Butch Stewart have this house in a Ochi, you see? As soon as you leave Ochi, going towards Duns River Fall, it's up on the right-hand side.
Yeah, right? I think he inherited that house from Echo Stewart. His grandaunt.
No, that house, he rents that house out. But he doesn't rent it out to anybody. Not because you have money, you can't go and get that house.
Yeah, that's how it is.
When he was alive, he directly operated the rental on that house.
Yeah.
So it depends on who you is that he rent the house to you. It's not about the amount of money you have.
You know that.
So when you talk about say you don't care about who the customer is as long as them have the money.
Yeah, but a $30 million house, that is still not really a high-end house, you know?
No. No, you didn't answer the question. No, you make the statement say when you're in business, no matter who the customer is, as long as them pay the money, you don't care.
All right, let me put it this way. I'm in business, and
People have cash out a while ago. Send back on a request them answer. Send back your request to people.
But it depends, you know, all of them fall for some form of protection, but how long that relevant, and some of them crystallize after a while.
Dina, mute your mic. Yeah, baller. Interesting program, baller.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
I jump past him.
yeah, I mean, like how you control them, the people, you know?
As usual, don't it? Big up yourself, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm here for you for a while. I haven't think the my boss.
Yeah, man. I think you cannot look on it. It's a private industry when you're going to think about. It doesn't matter it matter if the customer have the money, so he's the one that you're going to sell the house to. No, that's the reason why we want low income people to be able to have a house that is affordable to everybody, so you can satisfy everybody's need. I think that's the right way to go.
Colin, I crash your life, crash a while ago.
I kind of realize that. Already that part?
Huh? Already that part, probably not.
Yeah, man, them can talk, man. As me kind of there work now, and thing.
But what may I say common sense is that because someone have money, and every money is a good money. You see? Because if you have some less desirable, you build a housing scheme, and you have some less desirable come in at your housing scheme and come by it. And after a while, them start damage up the property. What does that do to your housing scheme?
Only damage your property. When you allow anybody with the money, for example, you allow a man with the drug money inside, you deteriorate the community.
Exactly.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, guys, right? Like, most people who buy the house, Dina, they're not going to buy cash. They have to go through the bank and get them qualification.
Every house has sell for cash. What do you mean? You must go borrow your money. You go borrow your money. No business you on that.
All right, so hold on. So when them come with them cash, now, whoever have the money, that's me.
There's a sales office, you know, where you go to the sales office and you follow the necessary application. You ask if there's a lot of questions to be answered.
What does curious, Dina? A $30 million house, how many square foot of a house you get on that? 600?
It depends.
Or we have the actual brand.
Depends, guys. How much square feet? I am going, when I leave here, I'm going to the bank to transfer some money to Jamaica to buy a house down there. That's about 31 million. And I have to look at the valuation, but I think the valuation show me how much square feet and the land, how much the land itself value and so forth. So I have to go back home and look at it.
It's funny, them not sell houses in Jamaica by square footage.
Yeah, man, it is valued by the square footage.
Yeah, but them not really
by square footage.
Yeah, they don't use that too much down there. You know, what do you think about if Matalan was still building houses from Masleb? You don't think it would be a good idea? The prefab house that they build in Portmore. Throughout the country.
Of course. But how much, you know? Matalan business is still in existence, you know?
No, but they're not using that model no more, right?
Of course they're not.
Things and time change, don't you? Things and time change.
Islam, I think housing, if Matalan was still using that model, it would have keep the housing price them down low, you know, for the people.
Nah, man. They host them over Phoenix and all of them house there. They're all prefab house.
Oh, really? How much I'm selling for?
I have no idea.
All right, Colin, this is what I'm going to say. It's off topic, you see. I mean, why you honest at it. I want you research it. I looked up, you see, I'm going to say how many people contributing to NHT, right? and it show 510,000 people contributed in the NHT, right? And then check again and say how many people benefit from NHT since the inception. You know how much thousand it shows? 67,000. So, okay, I work out the 67,000 as a percentage of the 510,000. I said, what percentage is that? It came out at 1.7%. So, since the inception of NHT, you can
work it out, I ask Google.
Work it out, man. Work it out. When why I could work it out?
No, that's hard.
Yeah. So when I look at it and say since inception, if NHT solution only work out at 1.7 solution, would you consider take the politics outside? There's a problem there.
You have to look where the fall down come from, at what stage is NHT not prepared enough out. I mean, nobody has ever prepared sufficient out. Jamaica need about, the statistics show so we need about 100,000 hours per year. And nobody has been able to do that until now. But at least they were dent in the market because at a rapid rate of Housing Trust was building. Now, when was the last time Housing Trust built a scheme?
0 days. No, Dino, hear the thing now. I then divide, you see? I divide the 67,000 houses over the 50 odd years, and it worked out that the average is 13,000 houses plus per year. Yeah, which is ridiculous.
And the demand is about 100,000 houses.
No, I'm of the opinion that what the government should do, you see, is stop collecting housing trust money. No, sorry. I'm of the opinion that what they should do with the housing trust money, Dina, in America, they have a thing they call 401k, collect the money and put into a savings fund for the people. No, when they put that money into the employer and employee contribution, when they put that money into that fund, suppose the person accumulate in that fund $1 million, $500,000, they can withdraw that money and go make a down payment on a house.
Yeah, man, that's exactly what we want to do. Give the government more of our money. You see? Because the government is doing such a well job right now with the pension fund as is.
No, not the government. Because if you set up the money would belong to the people, Colin. The money would belong to the people.
Right, but you say
they would have access to. Let's say they need to buy a car, then could borrow money against it. They want to pay off on the house, then could.
Who would put that money in the 401k?
No, but it don't make any difference. Presently, if you take if you have your housing trust money, you can go to the bank and join with the housing trust to buy the house, Or one check you all get from the bank for cover it and housing trust cover the bank.
No, but here the flaw with that, Dino. Take a man who making a $10 million salary in Jamaica, right? And let's say he put 3% a year into that housing trust. That's 200,000. The employer put 300,000, right? That's $600,000 a year. After 10 years, he put $6 million in there, Let's say in year 10 he wanna get a house at housing trust. The market value for the house is $30,000, right? 30 million. That's $6 million that man put in, Housing trust is not gonna say -6 from the 30, since you put 6 already, They're not gonna minus the 6 from the 30 and sell the man the house to 24,000. The man have to still buy the house at the market value for 30,000. Them still had the man 6 million, and the man live another 10 years and work him put under 12 million, and him have to get the house at market value at 30 million.
But do you know you get back every 7 years you get back your first year contribution from housing trust?
I understand that, but the whole up, that's to me. All right, let's say the man want to purchase a house in 5 years' time. Now, 5 years at 600,000 employee is 3 million that. So I'm saying it's not a good way that they're running the thing. Only in Jamaica they have something like that. Now, when you look at the history of housing trust, all it has satisfied is 1.7% of the population.
You can imagine if the government for the past 10 years wasn't taking out that 11.8 billion or wasn't just could have
Not only that too. Not only that. Last year, think about this. They issued 9,000 mortgages. But yet still them collect money from 510,000 people. There's something wrong with that picture there, Baller. Something wrong with that.
When it started to do that, it's purpose, because the politicians then get too much involved in it, And then below housing scheme, taking the housing trust money for below housing scheme, and talk about they're not paying no interest on my people, but they dead money. That's why housing trust is in such problem.
I am this common sense said housing trust only satisfy 1.1% of the people. That's not
1.7, yeah.
That's not true common sense.
But I look, you see, answer since inception, you see. I stand the correction. It said housing trust had issued 67,000 mortgages since inception.
That's not true common sense.
What is the number?
Recheck that data.
No, what is
that
data?
Common sense.
Hello.
How they come that data?
No, but excellent. You're challenging my number. You need to come with that number if I go and challenge my number.
No, but common sense, common sense.
The last data out of 2024 was 241,000 homes and mortgages.
No, common sense is mixing up. NHT only give homes, you can lend loan to buy a house and loan to buy land. So that's a market.
And also land.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Well, okay.
The common sense, you got it wrong, brother.
No, I'm saying, even if it's land, you see, wouldn't it be considered a mortgage if it was a land?
I am saying to you, common sense.
You will have a mortgage with housing trust, but I don't think housing trust use it under the term. Yes, we build houses is different from classified lending out money different from building houses.
No, but even when they build houses, they're still going to put a mortgage on it, don't they?
You have a mortgage with them. But I mean, I think under the heading, if you look with them, they're specified. If you go further down, or they separate them.
All right, let me see if I can find it.
Common sense. Have you ever read the NHT Act before?
No, never in detail, no.
I would advise you to take a little time and read it. Because if you read it, and you look at the way it has been functioning for the last 10 years, then you can see why the program has been derailed. NHT making 1-bedroom house on Rootbend Tower for 28 million was never a part of the vision of NHT. NHT going in private-public partnership and people giving them back their money after the houses were made was never a part of it. NHT. And until we can wrap our heads around that, to talk about.
How about NHT giving churches money?
Honestly, I still think you see.
Right?
I still think you see. Excellent. NHT them should make it voluntary, like whoever want to contribute to it. And if you don't wish to, then you have the option not to contribute, and leave the people there with their money.
What we have found is that the rate of construction of property by the NHT has slowed down under this government significantly. How many solutions have they completed in the last 10 years of the administration? And complete solutions at a cost where the average young girl or young man who is a young professional can buy it. That is the problem. NHT operates at the dictate or the mandate of the government in power. So you can't blame NHT, you have to blame the government for the way it is functioning now.
In the Prime Minister's budget.
But NHT there has always been a problem with NHT from inception, you know. They never have adequate amount of houses. Never.
It has not. Yeah, they never.
Never have it. People used to apply to NHT and then tell them who you are. Yeah.
In the Prime Minister budget speech, he said, with all of the new highway that will come up, he's asking developers to put in affordable housing in their development. Is that what NHT was mandated to do?
But why would you
Why
would you put houses near to a highway?
Colin, which developer have the money where NHT have?
But excellent.
NHT was a bank. If NHT was a financial institution, it would have been based upon its asset base. The third of
You weren't here yesterday?
Baller?
Yeah, I'm off for the weekend. Yeah.
Baller? Mr. Baller? Seems like everybody on silent night, you know.
the government don't want NHT to do it.
Alright,
NHT can
excellence.
build so many houses without that money.
Excellence. Excellence.
Yo.
Mute your mic.
Yes, sir.
And until the arrive get a 100K, but nobody else not talk. You can't have a man and get 100K. You know how long me left?
I jump off and I still on my top big them still come there. Not beat out and now I'm gonna like 5 more minutes to jump off. If I see energy, you see it.
Yeah, you hear me? You hear me like how you don't jump off, you can't make me talk. Yo. Bala.
Yeah, Mr. Sydney, go ahead, my boss.
Yeah, now make the brethren there know say can you change the name so much? The JLP man they say, what your man? You say 2 things that I don't agree because you say always in contention with when it just start them a problem. Come right now, no go some man. Not even at them at the age with the Prime Minister. Remember a man promised how much 1,000 house him go build, you know, in a year, you know. That just do him, not do it. No. Every budget income him say, how more bill, so much, how much 1,000 house for the year. So if you were in a problem, that means him a tell lie all around then, because if him promise him I go build, how much 1,000 house for poor people. Right? That means that tell like if you know say no do the bill, why you promise say me you go build it then? So you never have no problem. I just him just talk to catch people, and when he reach up there now, him change it. Because if you listen in budget speech, maybe hear him say well more 1,000 house more bill affordable house for poorer class of people. So if the money wasn't there, I don't know so you couldn't do it. You would not say that, that means you tell lie. One out I two, either the money not there, I tell lie, but one out I two, I mean, believe the money there, but you use it to do something else, like what you do it you know, in a budget. So I mean, not see no problem where you say the money never did it. It all from the beginning come right up. The money is there, I just them now use it. Yeah. I mean, no say, if you take a lie, I mean, I tell lie, if you take in at the PNP time, them people thing I never used to go on, so houses used to build for poorer class of people. Even when it start from Michael Manley days, remember say start from shoemaker and tailor, hairdresser, domestic worker. At people like we build fine housing trust company never come for them rich people they argue out big bank run it through bank and then something there. I never saw it start out.
But Signy, shoemaker I used to pay housing trust. The entire
what do you mean?
Common sense. Common sense. I hear from somebody else. Closing points to the panel now. We are going
to so are we build for? Are the poorer class of people build for brother? So no know how you are come say boy right now and never do pay. Domestic workers, everybody as poor people.
No, when them build it, they say for contributors, you know, because the doctor man who contribute to, you know, he must contribute a higher portions in it. Yeah, so but he's entitled too.
But look here now, it contributor, but not for them people there, because you know, say, I do, all right. You remember when I tell them?
No, them will take the doctor money also as a contributor.
Well,
They will take the lawyer money as a contributor.
Well, on there. You remember, say, he used to come with one room, them the first, before you don't get the house, then come with the foundation and finish one room and a bathroom and kitchen and gear, and you put on the rest. Remember,
how you know that? Them don't have none of them something that sent on. How you know that?
What you mean, said, them me come from what interest days that come up in a man. What you mean, so me know that?
Them days they have nothing like that in St. Ann. How you know that?
What you mean, saying have nothing like that, Nancy? You feel so?
Where in St. Ann?
They're right. If 14 parish went there, brother. Nobody said that.
No, where in St. Ann?
People at St. Ann said we.
Most of housing trust used to just service the Portmore area, bro.
No, man. No, nothing like that. You see, that me don't know where you get your argument them from, you know, man. That's what you want to tell me, say, tell the other people them down at West and down in a St. Ann, so never used to get housing trust.
No, man, then get left, man, trust me. Tell me NHT housing scheme in St. Ann. You name one.
Man.
No, tell me, holy is not a number. Tell me one.
All right. You have the Dumbarton scheme. You know Dumbarton?
No, where's that?
All right, where you can drive to go a Brownstone, man.
Oh, none of them bush there.
I don't know bush. I mean bush. I'm not course me I tell you about which bush.
Oh. So it's a Dunbarton housing.
That's why I say you don't know, you know, say nothing if you don't know, man. Because people
you said Dunbarton housing trust?
What do you mean?
All right, we have 3 minutes left.
Not check it right.
A PJ Patterson and a film administration build them house there. So, remember, say, no matter what you want to ring me around, like with the poorer class of people, I don't know how come we have to go through bank, I have to go through bank, you know, and all that stuff to get them house. Them are not reasonable, man. As me said, the Prime Minister say, you're all right, but easier. You think $11 billion, you take out of it. I remember saying, no, broke, you take out $11 billion, you know. 11 billion, you know how much poor people house that could have been built. Especially at them time, you know. If you build one room, give people and say, all right, then the foundation give them one room and say, do the rest. You know how much house that could have covered for poor people? Yeah? And what house it could have covered, man? You take your upset, you take a proper budget. And we never know if you do it. So you put enough to go proper budget. That shouldn't work out, man. Remember the man carry the PNP to court, you know, Portia Simpson to court, and say, take your man, walk out of parliament. And said, this is a commitment. Me now put me hand in it. When he reporter asked him, he said, what your man? Like him a definitely a thief, that brother. That I just got left to come out time out. And when they asked him, he said, this is not a practice, a commitment.
Give somebody 2 minutes to finish the Uncle Sydney.
All right, sir. Good.
Yeah, respect. I final 2 minutes. Oh, Colin, I could hear from you before I got off there. Dino. No, Mike.
There are many schemes all over Jamaica that housing trust has built. So we don't know how common sense and housing trust big scheme a sentence. Every parish just a portion of the scheme.
We don't know Dino. We don't know.
So we don't know common sense get scheme idea.
So know where you get that from. The 14 parishes housing trust.
14 parishes. Them have housing scheme. Yeah, right in a Discovery Beer. You have housing scheme in a Discovery Beer.
Yeah, man. More than one.
Not the latest one we built us up a couple years ago.
All right, sir. All right.
So they did a wonderful job when they started. It was one of the greatest things ever happened to Jamaica. The thing about it becomes so politicized now that, you know, I mean, it's a shame. It's certain people getting benefit out of it now. And the politicians, them form construction company, take the money, go build houses and say, when they get caught, they say they will give back housing trust the money. That's not good enough.
Remember the last one, all the centers that you know where we let him borrow much money when he done.
650 million bill scheme, when they cut the ball out, they sell this housing for 30 million, and when they ball out, say, no, how can be a housing trust scheme myself for 30? They say, oh, we'll give back housing trust the money.
The same money, you know, dead money, you know, not even
dead
one
money.
house money.
Dead
We
money.
didn't get a house. We didn't get a house. Dead money. So we don't know where common sense attack the food.
1 minute left, Colin. Take you 1 minute left.
Yeah. All right. Now, really go on the housing trust thing. All I say is that when we look at the Donovan Williams something, we have to look into this and say the things them that Rosie, I hear everybody calling out for investigation for Jagden, but the things them that Rosie said that happened in that constituency need to be investigated. The same as how I see and Mocha take up different cases, them need to take up that case. There's a lot of things that Rosie said that involve taxpayers' money being robbed up and thief and squander, and those things need to be addressed. When Andrew Holness was talking about that,
tired.
When Andrew that talk about Delroy and Donovan, and he's talking about the plan for the area, you hear him say about him want only for affordable housing, and he want to develop the area, and he want to build up all kind of housing things down in that community. And that is the reason why they want to try to get Rosie out, because of the fact that the development that they want to do is not a NHT type development or a social housing type development. They want to do some luxury apartment building on the side of the water. And that is the reason why, because in order for you to do those, you're going to have to uproot the people and run them out of the neighborhood. And that is what Rosie is standing in the middle against. You see, and we know that when those developments are going up, it will not be any investor that's coming in. It will be Prime Minister and his wife and Donovan Williams them that will be building those. You know, one of the video you hear Rosie say, Donovan, remember in time, you burn out the people them and sell out the property after you get rid of them to the MPs. You see? So the master plan for them down in that area is to develop seaside apartments and seaside housing and turn down the south into a luxury state and Branton off the people living in one little section.
But once again, Colin, but that is the kind of development you want there, so you know really want to put that little
common sense.
Yeah, what's up?
I've done with the live right now. Everybody has to them find out.
So all I'm saying is that those things need to be investigated. Once again, I don't have a problem with Jagden getting tax-free importation, because in my opinion, they should get tax-free importation. There's a lot of people in Jamaica that operate charities and so forth. And because them don't have the luxury of the Prime Minister's office, them don't get the benefit. But a whole heap of them who do those type of, whether business that provide a discounted rate for the community and so forth, they should get tax-free. They should be commended.
Is Jack then providing a free service to the public? Or is that
no, they provided a much discounted service to the public. You see, Jagden service is way cheaper than anybody else.
I agree with you, Bala. I agree with you, my brethren. No bother, my brethren. I agree with you 100%.
Yeah, man. The Jagden service is even probably cheap. Even their dialysis fees are probably cheaper than the public hospital.
Public hospital have a dialysis machine, man.
Let's talk about you.
You have one KPH, you have one Spanish town, nobody else have one.
Right, exactly. So Jagden is putting in a service where the country.
How much Jagden is charging?
I think the numbers that I heard, I think it was $8,000.
$8,000 Jamaican dollar?
Yeah.
That's half the price that most people charge.
Right, exactly. That was the thing where most people are charging 16 and they're charging 8.
And them have bed. Them have bed and the hospital in no bed.
Yeah, I'm not even talk about that. I'm talk about the
Yeah, man,
dialysis.
that's right, man. That's right.
Yeah, I'm not care about that. That I'm talk about the dialysis.
That's right. That's
See,
right.
concentrate, Sydney. You see, so that is the main.
Most of the dialysis center charge $100 US, a little over 100 for Jamaicans and 500 US for foreigners per day.
Per session.
First session, yeah.
Right. So at them at that rate, they should get some form of a benefit. So I don't have a problem with them getting.
Yeah, but if they feel they deserve it, you apply to the government for the concession. You can use university concession. You have to.
But 1 second. But Dino. Yeah.
Hold on.
We just want to ask Dino a question.
Alright, we're done in Colin, you wrap up right, that's alright, guys.
And Dino, the minister
I'll
in
soon
a part
ask
of
the question
government.
in the live still.
Yes, Dino, then the minister in a part of government.
You have to apply for your own concession. You cannot use the concession for another entity.
Yeah, that is fraud, Colin.
Yeah, one other day when him have time we talk. I miss you no more live me ask you again. Because time more there.
Yeah, we're upon the live from morning from 8 o'clock we on Uncle Sidney.
Yeah man, me not rush you man. Me go you know me I say one that time we talk about that.
Ball, you could ask Anish to continue the live in future.
Yeah.
Assist could you do something like that?
I'm normally tell them so go start them live, but nobody knows why to do that. Normally do that, but them are there now. But people may have to go now, so sooner tomorrow is in. Big up
yeah man. Respect.
Call up in 2 weeks' time, as Julian said. What is there for them to discuss? I'm saying it is long and deep. We'll come back in 2 weeks' time. Not there for discuss. Not anything.
But the man no got the last meeting, so why am I going to go to the next one?
Eh? Not there for discuss. So them should have called this topic. Should have mentioned again if everybody know the bottom line and whatever. Cause by right, Julian, I say, oh, the money is paid already. So what? We're done with this.
Yeah.
And young Jamaica play politics.
And young Jamaica now have nothing to say because them know say nothing now come out of it. So them can say, oh, young Jamaica play politics. Oh, I'm not taking them serious. Because them can't do nothing about it. Them ungla go come talk in vain. And that's all that Julian I say. When them come and talk or say anything, they don't make no sense because them ungla do it in vain. Because this is already settled. You know? So we not take them serious. And that's him I say.
Hello.
This guy connection in the PNP big man. So I think the more just brush it. I think Mark Golden can't even talk to him, you know. Cause you know him have Mark Golden secret and everything. You know. So they're going to just sweep it under the carpet. Yeah.
I don't think it should be swept under the carpet, but that's how it look. Who paid the money? Why this money never come out Tuesday and the pay said this money invoices show that this money was paid?
Why the money can pay? If you have the money, can just pay over. So why never follow the law?
Why never follow exactly, Kizzy? That's what I was
why
about
never
to
follow
say.
The law?
Why never
you
go
have
to
the money,
the right
follow
channel?
the damn law.
Why not need exemption? Why me use? Why I'm go illegal? Forget exemption and me could have pay money.
Look how Dalrymple. Over one little vehicle, Dalrymple. I never 10 million, you know. How much of the Dalrymple thing again? The Dalrymple exemption per the vehicle. How much of the duty?
I did 6 million vehicles, so the exemption at 20%. So that I did less than I don't know, about 1 point something.
Yes, I did 1 point something million. I did Dalrymple bracy.
Yeah.
But you know, Kizzy, as Chuck was saying.
Dalrymple actually resigned for Speaker of the House, resign as MP. And nobody near to force her.
But Kizzy, as Chuck was saying, RGR mentioned it, and in a day after them come and say them withdraw them statement because them now have no evidence and so on. When the man,
Cease and desist was sent to them, Mickey.
yeah, but it's all quick here. It's all quick, you know. It's all quick. Them withdraw, you know, and them know
Yeah,
same thing
because
factual.
anything with PNP said them a support them party. God Almighty them.
Yeah, and it was just to send that message out there, say, boy, them a tell lie upon the man and so on. You see what I'm saying?
TVJ have to apologize to him.
No, but it's a strategy, you know, plan.
Nationwide that stand firm because they know they do.
Nationwide said them now apologize because they know fraud. They said they now apologize because they know fraud when they see fraud because they know say something bigger go come out of it.
But Plank, you think TVJ never know say boy his company was involved. TVJ didn't know enough, but he just wanted to put it out there for the public now. When the public connect now, the public, you know the PNP them all rile up and say, see there, I lie them a tell upon the man and so on. You see what I'm saying? TVJ know them at you know.
Caution them every time for them live. I said, oh, no go so see the statement that will come out because not him have nothing to do with it. They did have it already. I run wrong with it. Said now have nothing that done with and settled. You understand?
Why this crazy?
This is so crazy. Why I don't know. Let me see where Minister of Security and them because more condemned people. There's some other investigation.
Yes, man. We're more there. We're more there.
Some other investigation needs to happen.
No, listen, that is what the PNP do. Plant them in them sensitive positions, and the whole during PG, the whole heap of corruption and so on to play. You know, so the lady will come out now. The little one when named Jean Calder. She used to work in a government in the 90s, you know. I used to when PNP lose, you saw she do. Come and Commander Sykes now come farm group both what? When jam come farm group now. And say boy, and tell about group are looking at government corruption and all them things there. I just look here. It's just raw dirty them civil society thing there, you know. It's just raw dirty politics and PNP thing them in, you know. Oh no, you don't hear them come out. You don't hear the Jamaican for Justice you don't hear Trevor Monroe one come out and so on. Make this was a JLP, MP.
But if Jamaica, if the JLP, the MP, they want sit down and take beating when it come to them, I say that then I sit down and take beating, man. What are this a foolishness? It come like a PNP around the government.
One press conference can call and put the facts out there.
No, it come like a PNP around the government, and a JLP. Cause anything PNP do, then get you with it. I swear.
So one sanction the house not sitting in parliament now unless the MP resign. Or them look something can no disciplinary action, no nothing.
Have you asked Kizzy and Petal?
Father Ruskin, no disciplinary action can take, no nothing. Because you know the laws of politics, of parliament like that.
You see, JLP, them have them little business and so on. PNP depend on the public first. They must forget them heading on the trough to make money. That is how PNP come by business, you know. In the 70s when people run them get them house. Come back in the 90s when them crash the economy. Them get the people in business and land and everything for little and nothing. That's how PNP can't work for build business or anything like that. That's how PNP survive after the government purse. So that is why you see the whole of them champion and they'll do everything to get them heading on the trough. All they want to do, all Mark Golan interested in, is just to get in power. Yeah, man, yeah. For the whole of them get them heading on the trough. That is all. On the field, Jamaica. That's how them survive, you know. Without that, them can, you say, labor right out of grass if you 18 and a half years and them struggle and them go out with them little business and so on. PNP can't do that. Them have to get them in and try for the taxpayer money and that feed them. Right now, no, they can't come up with nothing, no evidence to show that Andrew benefit from any taxpayer money, you know. There's no way, no evidence.
And when them are MP, them not come out until them head turn grey or them back then are they in a wheelchair.
Plank, you said something and it is very profound and we might take it for joke. I ask the same question on a daily around the country, PNP or JLP. Because
you look at a PNP around the country, because PNP get away with everything, Virgin.
No, you're imagining the opposition so much them do. They can say the opposition do so much wrong. They don't get the government.
You understand what I'm saying, Peter?
I want them show we yet 1 cent of taxpayer money where Andrew take. 1 cent. 1 cent of taxpayer money where then claim say Andrew attack. Where then get up every day and say Andrew thief and corrupt.
No, there's no, look here, there's no evidence of that. And them can't show one deal like, huh?
Mickey, most of these people don't know what is illicit enrichment, you know. They never have a clue, you know.
No,
they just have the word.
Then just give them the talking point in them group and that thing.
Yes, they don't have a clue what is it about. Because I think yesterday
you can't account. You can't account.
Can't account.
Yes, I heard Travi. Is it that Travi? Is yesterday either Travi or Trivia was on a platform and was asking somebody or a DP. I think a DP. And they was asking DP to give an his explanation of illicit enrichment. But I think they were having some back and forth because they've never want to hear nothing from DP. So DP said they've got, but I know they don't know. I think it was Big Motor Keith. They don't know. Everybody that was on the platform.
I said labor rights to start up them platform.
Petal,
look on the dog shit them and I
am glad you said it because yesterday evening,
you know like some little dirty boy while looking you're not interested in them.
Yes, yesterday way evening. There is this new blog. I don't know if anyone has ever seen before.
Sorry, Fabulous. Petal, I agree with you. And with no apology, I think that we have wolves among sheep.
Make them feel talk to themselves.
We have wolves among sheep.
The way they get enraged and not go on. Mr. Wolf stop here.
They was there yesterday Eve. You was there yesterday.
No,
I was there. I was there. I first met
this new person.
I first met Travis.
This new person came up with a live, right?
What new boy?
I haven't seen before.
Why? Because the rest of the usual suspects them go in yesterday. When they never said they were nowhere to be found yesterday.
I'm not hearing your Petal.
Yes, this new person start this live, but I think MP Chopper was there. But I realized he never understand what was happening. So MP Chopper was in the box and I went up in the box.
Chopper or Chop?
Chop. Yeah, MP Chop was there.
When we go over there, I see Munchie over there, I see Naps one daughter over there.
There in the box, but it was only him and MP. So Chuck was trying to explain something. So I went up in the box and I realized, then I see Munchie came in, I think Plank came in. I don't know if Plank come up in the live.
No, sir, I'm not coming in the box.
Philippian, Carl Lewis, and then him take up O'Keefe and Marcus or something like that. And we tell you, and it get real from. So I think Chopper, I left because me come out of the box. I didn't get to say a word. So I type in the chat and I say, labor right, you know what? But click on a live if you don't have something to discuss. And Tom, because this was getting real. Because him never want to listen. So I say, wonder if no, because him start listening to the PNP and what Chuck was saying.
PNP.
And then whatever anybody called was saying something and it turned into one case. So I came out of the box and I was searching if anybody have clicked them live. Come here, say, because time, Mr. Liberate, you go clicking the live because this now make no sense.
Because sleep.
And nobody can learn nothing here, so. And then after a while, I see Munchie, I see Plank. I say, I go click on the live, man.
Me go sleep, man. Me go sleep. Me couldn't bother with it.
Glad me got my bed because you see when these so-called new people come up, them are no damn no new people.
Quick, Kissy, wait then quick, 100 and odd people watch a live.
200 and odd.
Quick. Yes, because
with the propaganda, all of that.
One certain labor rights jump on it, and then they go bring up them the dead drunk of them. I'm telling you, no PNP operate, you know, not a new no person. Then just know say that. You see, for them platform where them have, they know we not come on them. God bless which labor right I go pan on them, the people the platform go in and no debate with them. And then free platform, then now come. Look one night when Munchie say, no come. You see them come for come have no conversation. Then no one have no conversation and then come with hostility. But when then do know, then come now with one somebody, then send out one somebody and then start pretend and then catch one and after then damn nonsense. These are
Sister Kizzy.
Excellent or whatever I want name and all extreme. All of them are waste them. They rusty.
Sister Kizzy.
You could really want extreme educate me about something. Oh God.
No flavor right where you say do live, you know. After the views and the likes.
No me.
Yeah? Numbers matter to them because what you know, some of them are hustle and some of them just want to see enough people on their life. They no matter what talk. Them no stay like me and you will shut down some people and say, hey, you can't say that. Them no care what people say because what you know. Them want to have 200 people on their life and 100 people and realize that. Corrupt the system.
Celebrity lives I don't go on.
Why?
Celebrity lives I don't go on.
When you go by them platform, them come and bring up about Andrew, them bring up about him wife, them bring up him, them bring up that. We can't see if our life, them have a conversation.
All things unnecessary. It's happening.
We have a lot of happening at the party, a lot. We can't come out daily, come talk about one single achievement. You understand me? We have too much going on. Fear make we sell. Fear get we sell.
Our TV capital.
Nobody may press the button by accident. Papa, it's an emergency.
You don't have to go, eh? Yeah.
No, yes, me tell you all the time, so me no business about number. When my business about is the quality of the conversation. You see how long we there with conversation?
You're long time there from morning with there.
Which live you talking, CJ? Which live have mockers? Plank?
Eh?
What CJ say? Explain to me quick and fast.
I wouldn't CJ.
No comment.
You are big SYM.
One thing on the PNP. One the PNP, you know, they have a credibility problem. They can't point to the source or anything like that. You know. So people are really listening to them. People are listening to the caution and things. Because them just talk, them can't give any source. Well, you can't go and check for yourself.
But I make you always talk with them and dependent live. You know,
no, sir.
All this morning, earlier when me come on, them mere plank, them a discuss, man, what they say and what they say.
No, man, we are talking about Augusto.
I don't know when last, I can't tell you when last me see all Ingram.
Augusto, we are talking about when Gusto kick off with Triple X.
Yeah, see, because me block them there.
Are the same?
You see all plank and look at them black too, you know. So you see with the pan with life full.
Yeah, man, me no ram for black them, man.
When me doing a conversation with them, they shit out.
In a ram for black them, man. All Ingram and the whole of them. Ingram and the whole of them, none of them can come over here. Me have them the black, man.
But I'm a mistake. I mean, I make them run me off a labor right platform. But when nobody want to entertain them, we have both them have live and I
Hey, Sparkle.
them in a them box. You know, no time for them there. You Blair, Mr. Cole. Them here.
Oh, me go. I want me go look who I go see
Yeah, but do a welfare check pan in Petal.
Over BP.
Last time Cole come out, Cole could hardly breathe. My man sick, you know.
You know what? No, which no, I'm a few friend Petal.
Rum, a Petal, Rumpal.
Where do a welfare check pan him?
Yeah, Petal, near my say, I'm going to respect over there, Petal.
Petal.
One respect.
Wow.
And then
Petal.
Free wear them a class. The woman them that he must say no. And then he must say that and the woman them that box a class Petal.
You know, me and them no plan go online.
Petal run off Tina times off of social media.
Kizzy.
Petal.
Dre Brian not supposed to come finish rub me a Monday. Oh, you not come out yet?
Come out weird. Come rub who? You know, say idiot them tell us nothing now go on for them.
We have one next piece of puzzle 15 times, you know, we're already to put
to kill that man. I flee, I sit there, me and soon take it next.
I said, somebody gonna my inbox and drop one sauce panel give me.
God. I saw TikTok still. Social media, you know, so I saw you got
recorded stuff and I just type up stuff. Recorded stuff, dropping on the live about that. In my inbox.
I saw there's something they go.
But man say, ask him when his mama dead or his mama bury.
Petal, me not think of
Yo,
I mean, if they put up the head, slap it off.
Yeah, man, shoot him off.
But when I believe them, we didn't know, enter them put up them head.
Yeah, man.
When me I say, you see Rickster, you know, see how she come back live one night. Where them a come with? You can't show no face, and you can't show no. Like, so nobody over here hide. Who over here hide?
What we don't need to show, we don't have to show with face.
But we are showing them with face, Fidua.
Fidua.
What they want to see with face?
Me want to ask them if they think so that picture they were there, my picture, my profile, if they think so I want AI creative.
Oh, no, that. I went Petal say, girl.
Live living color. Me not have no
profile. I went Petal say, girl, me come out supermarket and you come to me and tell me your business. So what make you tell me say you Petal say what me I do that for?
I mean, she knows they are true enough.
But what Petal did he say to her?
They meet her face to face, Petal?
Yes. What Petal did he say to her? Say, hi Tina, I am Petal from over Liberite.
From Liberite TikTok.
Okay, you know I introduce yourself to him.
And when she said, sure. I bet you ever show me your face. She said, what? That is not necessary. We've already met. At that time she begged. She said, John Crow, why never tell me say I did you?
You think me I walk up and I tell him say me I saw. I see him so one time today, I'm mobile. And we attacked to this youth, you know. But he active over Twitter. Right? And he didn't even run off him out.
Feedback for your back, Petal.
Me not making no say me cause him enough time. Me just left him making go and talk. One enough time me tear up him blood clot over Twitter.
Make him no smarter.
You don't care no make him no wiser. Me just did a laugh of my face. And I like me
the sweetest part, you know. I heard one time when she did this motivational Miller, and me did bring up Ina. She was like, who are the Uber Eats? I which lion labor? That she did say at first. Remember she didn't know it at first, Kizzy?
Yeah, she that go like cannot true.
Yeah.
Yes, man. What you say? Your therapy, what? Your therapy blood clot.
All the while.
Why, kids, when you cuss, it so sound sweet.
Rusty.
God, God almighty.
This is great. My
One time
apology.
your
Dear
petal get
Papa.
off, hear me, Ross.
They still not say, I don't make petal cause me couldn't hear no petal. Dangerous.
Hey, me your petal cuss more one time, man. And normal, you better
All
shut
the
up when your
while,
petals
no.
get mad.
All the time.
When petal get mad, you have to shut up. You don't want to see Kizzy get dark. Jesus
Oh
Christ.
God, man.
All
Last
of
time
it.
Kizzy get dark,
All of it.
he just take a... She just take a exodus. We don't see her for weeks.
They're gonna tell you who, if they get Bex, I don't hear them a cuss to the laugh. Sparkle.
No, must have a laugh. When me hear all pretty Kizzy and cuss them the quality word. Me laugh till me cry. Me laugh till water come me eye. You can't look on him and no sentence.
Yeah, man.
No, that's true. That's
You
true.
never look on him and no sentence.
And believe me, say worse in some quarters, cause some people never hear me cuss one word yet. I'm a very quiet and demure and decent in a certain settings.
Kizzy, I don't cuss, me love cuss, but me have very low tolerance.
Me too.
Me very
Me too.
easily get anxious.
Never sharp fuse too.
Me have a very short fuse. I say, I'm tell you something now. Me can't take nonsense. Me very short fuse and me can't take it. My tolerance low bad for foolish.
Me too.
Me can't deal with it. Like all the virgin this morning, he make me blood pressure gone up. Me sure right.
I know you're alone.
No, sir. No, sir. I get fired for cook, but he must can cook.
Why do you make one comment, you see? One politician account. And here he message me, do I know you in real life? Did we meet? Me laughed, me nearly dead.
You know me know how Kizzy. Kizzy, they gonna tell you. Me know how we know. Can you say so? Me know how. I don't want you the next politician to go meet. I bet you are him. How me say so? Stunting.
No, sir. No stunting.
Okay, I'm not stunting. I'm not stunting.
Stunting. Me lead stunting from one hand to the next and I stunting. No, say I want to liberate a deal.
Me know, man.
Want see me and him holding hand.
That's worse than poisoning, brother. Lord.
That's why.
Total betrayal, that you know.
That's why. No, sir. And a betrayal. Let me tell you something. I say, Rusty. Sometimes anonymity. I say, where it go?